Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
It's all about the Tambourine family. I'm beer something. I'm beer setting. Down it to the flipping world.
The tambourine and praise the Almighty Father. All God-fearing people. Let's go.
Get right.
Yeah.
Pick up and play that down.
Hey, up there. Shake your tambourine and praise the Lord. But the least will be some bad mind. It can't stop in a revival time. Everybody shake up the tambourine and praise the Lord.
Yeah, mama, those words a blessing and respect. God must. This thing alone.
I mix up and blend that time.
You know what my eagle do? One time my eagle. Yo, big respect and massive and cool, big up on yourself. I would have Tracy ever blessed. I would have in a well people TikTok up, YouTube up, Facebook up, you know, me could see what go on. Some testing I go on, you know, I'm not telling you what test, you know. But some testing are going on and things. It's a triple platform thing to the people. It's a triple platform thing today. It's a triple platform thing today. If you're in a happy relationship right now, I want to post in the chat and say, that's me. If you're happily in a relationship right now, I want you to post in the chat and say, that's me. Let me see who I go post and say, that's me. If you're in a happy relationship right now, just post and say, that's me. See it there? Cheryl 1980 said, that's me. Sham said, that's almost me. Rude Girl Mika said, that's me with myself. Oh my God. That no count. Nikki said, that's me. Baby Girl Jane said, that's me. Yeah, it's so good. She a go fly if you look a thing. Me not telling her business, just except to say that baby girl J thing the way I think set. She have a fly for, cause me telling her, you know. Some people have up them thing, you know, but some people have some fly for something, right? Some people have something about them, you know, some energy about them and some dash out about them and some jukings about them where out of principle you have to fly for that something there, right? And everybody have it. Sometimes you get a run and you juggle with somebody and you just know, say, no, you don't know, say it's not a long trip thing that, you know. Yeah, that one, you know, deserve to take a long trip for it, right? And every man have airport instrument and every woman have airport something, you know. It's just reality. What a principle, you know, say, you know what, it's all right and still, you know, you enjoy it, you know, but yeah, I know nothing for fly for. So if you have something where you know, say, look at flying off a go on, and you're happy when you fly because you look forward to it, you know, do it on a you know, do it out on a burden. And I like say you hold on, let me fix that something. Hold on. Wait there. Yeah. All right. Right. If you know, say I know something where you have to fly for, you understand? And think big up yourself. People may work with 3 platforms today, you know. So watch your ride, you know. Just go and juggle with me and things. Chat, big up yourself, you know. Right? John G, large up. Sonny, I'm see over YouTube and thing. We have YouTube up, we have, of course, TikTok and thing. So before we get in, I think them just in the show today is relationship day, right? Today at Thursday, you know. So anybody, if you have any little relationship issues where you deal with and thing, and you want some clarity on it, some understanding on it, you want some help in terms of the way forward or whatever, give us a call. I'll put up the number over YouTube and Facebook and thing. I want to know the thing over here, so with TikTok and whatever and all them something there. I'm going to go see if we can be of assistance to you in any which way we can. Simultaneously, if you have any mix up on thing and you want to send you mix up them and thing, make we hear what go on. And sitting. And hold on there. All right, so while, let me just make sure. All right, let me just go and play.
Every American woman that has been with Jamaican men claim those men have eaten below.
YouTube people, don't worry, me not playing the music today. I'm gonna make them gonna punish me again, yeah?
They have never eaten below the waist. Somebody. Every American woman that has been with Jamaican men claim those men have eaten below the waist. Yet every Jamaican man claims they have never eaten below the waist. Somebody's lying. This is my true story. I met an American woman on a Caribbean cruise. She invited me to chat and have a few brews. I say no to the brews cause I don't get drunk. I just love to get high off the purple skunk. So I sat down with her just to conversate. We chat and laughed till it was getting late. She invited me back to her cabin. No doubt in my mind she wanted the stabbing, but she closed the door and said, get on your knees and nibble on this kitty like a rat on cheese. Now I love cheese, but I'm not no rat. And I love kitty, but not like that. So I said, lady,
money like that serious, you know, give you a call about that now.
and we don't do that. She said, that's the biggest lie told in her face. All Jamaican men she met ate below the waist.
She's a liar.
Somebody's lying. I don't know who. Tell me Jamaican men.
One on the Monella, where you say your friend is 2 months pregnant by your best friend's husband. Where you say, boo? Monella, your friend is 2 months pregnant for your best friend husband. Today I Wednesday. Sorry, me did I say today Thursday. Monella, your friend is 2 months pregnant for your best friend husband. Monella, if you come up in front of the class, Monella. Come up in our box and come tell about that one. Them. We need to hear about that one, Monella.
Every American woman that has been with Jamaican men claim those men have eaten below the waist. Yet every Jamaican man claims they have never eaten below the waist. Somebody's lying. This is my true story. I met an American woman on a Caribbean cruise. She invited me to chat and have a few brews. I say no to the brews cause I don't get drunk. I just love to get high off the purple skunk. So I sat down with her just to conversate. We chat and laughed till it was getting late. She invited me back to her cabin. No doubt in my mind she wanted the stabbing, but she closed the door and said, get on your knees and nibble on this kitty like a rat on cheese. Now I love cheese, but I'm not no rat. And I love kitty, but not like that. So I said, lady, let me tell you this fact. I'm a Jamaican man and we don't do that. She said, that's the biggest lie told in her face. All Jamaican men she met ate below the waist. Somebody's lying. I don't know who. Tell me Jamaican men. Could it be you? Somebody's lying. I don't know who. American women. It must be you. Met a New York shorty down in Miami Beach. Said she love yard vibes and the way we speak. She used to date a reggae artist from Spanish Town. He always went below, he never turned her down. And if you're wondering who could it be, he had a big hit song in 2023. He even clashed so-and-so over so-and-so. Straight bad boy artist, but regular him bow. She said every Jamaican she ever embraced. Start up top and head south of the waist. Somebody's lying. I don't know who. Tell me Jamaican man. Could it be you? Somebody's lying. I don't know who. American women. It must be you. I met at Georgia Beach down ATL. Face pretty like money and the body build wealth. She wants to take me home so I could lick her down. I almost get a big stone and lick her down. I said, Jamaican men don't play those games. She said, oh boy, you got to stop playing. She said she wants to stay in Ocho Rios, where a Jamaican man eat out for Ocho Dias. Benny cried like a baby when she said adios. He's gonna miss and eating the kitty cause it's so delicious. I said it must have been an Haitian, cause it's not one of us. Somebody's lying, I don't know who. Tell me, Jamaican man, could it be you? Somebody's lying, I don't know who. American women, it must be you.
Them a tell lie pan me. Them a tell lie pan we. Them a tell lie pan me. Pan we. Jamaican men don't cheat. We don't tell lie. And we don't go below the waist orally. Right? Everybody else know that except the people who are confused and deluded about what we do and what we don't do. Okay? Cheryl, you like the song though? You love mix up though? All right, so on a call in, anybody having a look at relationship issues, want to share, want to get some feedback, want some help with anything, give me a call. Give me a call, and I'll see how well I can be of assistance to you. At the same time, let me go and share a couple of things with you and thing, you know. Nisha Barnes, police and soldier eat the most. Really now? All right, so now a couple of things I'm going to share. Well, for the ladies, them first. I'm coming kind of talk about this before, but when I think say somehow not really foot. Ladies, you see, if a man a look you, if a man been and look you, and he man look you for, this is very important. If a man look you for a long time, and the whole time you've been treating him like crap, those two variables are important. He had to have been looking you for a long time. I thought like a year or 2 years. Or even 10 months or 7 months. But long, he might look you a long time, he might look you. And the second critical point I may make is, so if you have been treating that man, if you have been treating that man like dirt, like crap the whole time, my suggestion to you, if you can avoid, reach a point where you go say, all right, you go give him a run or something like so, you probably want to avoid that. And again, I'm going to tell you why. Ladies, you have man who would put in the time for look a woman for there with her, you know. Yeah, man, you have man like that, right? But there is a point when you treat the man like dirt, when you treat him like dirt and him a hold it right through. Ladies, there's a point that man cross where it's no longer like him want a relationship with you. Him gone in a zone where it's just like, you say, after all of that, where you put me through, worse if you, you know, worse if you all take him things and all him something and whatever. There's a point where the man cross where it's all about just to get the kill and just for Lego. And again, you know, the important point is if you've been treating him like dirt, if you've been disrespectful to him, if you've been abusing him and whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Let me say that again. Ladies, if you have a situation where a man will look you for a long time, and you've been a treat him like dirt. Oh, and another point. If when you decide for boss him, you do it like say you're sorry for him. That too. If when you decide for boss him, you set things to him as if you say, well, okay, if you want to come or whatever, or decide that you want to come over and you know, some women we are telling man up front, you know, you're not my type, you know, but all right, I can spare. If you say some things like, I can spare you half hour, you want to half hour, whatever you want to. If you say stuff like that, like you're sorry for him, after him I look at the whole time, and then you reach a point where like, oh, you're going to bust him, no, you're sorry for him, or you say, all right, come over, or something like so, or, but when I do nothing, you know, but come over and whatever, but you've been treating him like crap, and then you're going like say, you're going to just bless him with your company, and him supposed to feel happy and whatever this and. Don't be surprised when a man in another position there. And if him get the run, him just let go and ghost you. And then what usually happen this, you know, the woman them must say, men are such dog shit. Because, you know, look how me never did I go do it, you know, me never did I go do it, you know, and whatever, and ray. I know that me do it, him ghost me. Know that me do it, him disappear. I can't believe this guy, men are scum, I wanna start cussing man. But you don't know what the man did I put up with and why him did I wait and a patient. Right? Now, what I'm describing here is different from the cases where you have unfortunately have cases where women have been through some, you know, some trauma before in relationship, and then when somebody else come for date them now, there's a lot of walls up, you know, understandable, you know, kind of feel damaged, hurt, and them something and thing, and you do have situations like those where those women. Their thing is, you're going to have to come good and prove yourself before I let down these walls. And it's not that those women are, you know, deliberately being mean to those men, or, you know, they enjoy being, you know, terrible and mean and, you know, entitled and, you know, disrespectful. Or they've just been through hell before, and, you know, they're being extra careful now. And their thing is, before they let another man in, he's got to prove himself. Now, you do have instances like those where, you know, those women, you know, it's not like them set out to be harsh or cruel to the man or anything like that. It's just that they had, you know, an unpleasant experience before with men. And, you know, when another man come now, you know, them not gonna run in. You understand? That different. Okay? Then you, but usually those women though, they don't necessarily, they'll come over like them and treat the man bad and thing, but you know, if the man eventually get in and whatever, you know, those men, they're loyal and they're like, oh my God, him really prove himself now, and you know, them a juggle with a man there and thing. And then you have women who have been sheltered in some way, you know, you have women who have been sheltered in a relationship, sheltered at home, you know, raised in a conservative home and stuff like that. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you take forever to get through to those women and thing, and it can be frustrating when you're trying to, and thing like that. And, you know, and in those cases, those women now set out to be mean. But the key thing when I say right, just, you know, because the part where some woman who find herself in those positions and I complain about it, I want to just conveniently forget someone did I treat the man like crap. Worse when you look good, or you believe you look good, even if you don't look good, or society communicate with you in a way to say that you're very attractive or something like that, and you end up be abusive and disrespectful to the man and whatever, and don't even know say you do it because you feel say you're entitled to do it and thing, you know? So again, ladies, if you have a man and look you, and you know what the man, and the man determined to look you, but you've been disrespectful, I treat the man like crap, I use him enough way and whatever, this and that, There is a point where men will say, okay, that woman do something, I feel whatever. But there is a point where there's a red line where the man cross. You still be yourself, you still been doing what you are doing, You're just like, in him, and your thing is like, if he want to spend money, him spending money. If him this and that and whatever, don't call my phone, this and that and where you do, and you treat him like crap and whatever, And I'm interested in you. There's a point when him, and possible a relationship will go on, you let him in. But after all them bad treatment, there's a line where the man them cross. Once them cross the line, then them still a behave the way them did a behave before, And you still a behave the way you been behaving from him start look you. But him cross the line, like say, say, yeah. Or disrespect, man, or whatever. But him a wallet see him with the hope for get in, And then if something go happen where you say, something I go try him and thing. Where you see, when you not do that something that way, you not really like the man, but now say I go try him because he's not my type and whatever. So you're not really going out with no enthusiasm. You and the man go to you on your phone the whole time. The man I try to talk to you not talk to him or nothing or whatever, you chat to somebody else and thing. You're there dinner, you had one will pass something and thing out of disrespect to him, You understand? You take him things and whatever, You do the most things. And then one night, for whatever reason, you're going to say, all right, boom, boom, boom. And you give him the run. And then in cut you off, you hear nothing from him again. When I go on another man, the mind is like, at least me get it. All of the disrespect and whatever wasn't in vain. Me get it. And that I go in a feel mind. Me no want her. But at least me not feel like a punk, Because I get it. Finally get it. Right? But sometimes, some women in other position, them end up saying, why would a guy stay so long and try so long and whatever and delay it and me never want him and know that me let him in, him gone. But she not think about how she did that treat him. She not think about how she did that diss him up and treat him. Right? And yeah, and like Nikki say, him done cross the line and I say, yo, this is some revenge thing me depend right here now, Me just want get the run in my coaching and thing, Me gone, Right? I'm done a prayer and I say, she's not even a nice person. So she not like me like that. Because if she did respect me and like me, should have treat me different and whatever. You see what I say? So all me I say to one ladies, if you say you been a treat a man like dirt, I treat him like crap the whole time when him a look you. For a long time when him a look you. You probably don't know when him cross the line there, Sometimes not even him know when him cross the line. Right? But if you been a treat a man like dirt for a long time, my advice to you, if you reach a point and you feel like bossy man, whatever, nobody do it. Or if you do it, do not be surprised and upset and defensive and confused if after you do it, you not hear back from him. If you not hear back from him, just say, well, yeah, see him thing Raga did I say, because we been a treat him like crap, Because the key thing here, a lot of time, the woman them who do them something, they're not aware that they're treating the man that way, They're not aware. Them just do some normal thing that you kind of not care about the man and whatever. So they're not aware that, you're really doing some impactful things against the man in a way where, it's terrible. All right? Chrissy, you're right. This is sugarless tea. Well, it's coffee. I shouldn't be drinking coffee, But no sugar not in it. No sugar not in it. Yeah, me know somebody and she said, say, are you inspire me to cut out sugar out and coffee? And I said, really? And she said, yeah, because one time I see I get coffee and thing and you know, when I walk on me now, you know, me I do a show. Right? Anybody walk on me right now, me I do a show. All right. And she said, no, because one time I see you put about 5-6 sugar in your coffee. And I say, yeah, that's true. I remember those days. I remember those days, you know. And she said, no, she cut out sugar out of your coffee now, I think. And she made us put one thing sometime and thing like that, you know. Do I use creamer? Yeah. Well, really, not really creamer, but oat milk. Yeah, I do oat milk. Or a lactose-free milk. DJ Zion say him try it, but unsuccessful. But my advice to you, anytime you try it cold turkey, it not work. When I try cut out the sugar cold turkey, it not work. I have to do it little. I have to wean myself off it type of thing. Like, I come down from 6 sugar, then I go 4, then I go 2, then I go 1, and now I did none. I saw me did have to reach a point. Because when you do it that way, you're giving yourself more patience to acquire the new sugarless taste. Right? Again, let me say that. When you do it that way, you are giving yourself more patience in acquiring the new sugarless taste. So if you work with 5-6, I want to say 5-6 sugar, I mean them look a packet there when I'm having them. So, yeah, I'm look a packet the thing there. So if you come from that and you just go so boom and whatever, the taste is just, the difference in the taste is just jarring, and then it's hard to keep up. But then if you're there 6 and you come down to 4, you still get your sugar anyway, you not get as much, you know. You do that for a while. Then you come down to 2. Cause you remember, you know, you did that with 6 sugar, you know. So, and then you get used to 4. Yeah. Cause the 4 is just 2 sugar far from the 6. But then when you leave the 4, you know, and you're gone at 2. You're not 4 sugar far from the 6, no, you know, you're 2 sugar far from the 4. So it's easier. And then when you move on 2 and you're gone 1, even though you're 5 sugar far from the 6, in terms of the acquired taste, you're really 1 sugar far from the 2, because you're there 1 sugar now. So by the other 1, then now, I'm going to go to boom and say, I let go the 1 now. No sugar. Again, the no sugar is a journey from 1 sugar. It's not from 6 sugar. I saw me have to train myself for a fight and see it. May I drink my coffee now without sugar? Yeah. I'm cool with the taste. It just have a hot, you know. So when you hear that part that when me just said to a woman and thing, yeah. Again, if you have a man or look for a long time. So nothing wrong if a man look for a long time on a day, you know, regular thing then, you know, and good relationship. But the other key part, if you've been treating that man, I take him for granted, I treat him like a punk, I disrespect him and thing, even in ways where you think, is him, I put himself in another position, but I do nothing, or even if you're unconsciously arrogantly think like, I'm treating him like crap, but I'm still a come out good because him get me good company, me a hot girl and all these things. Whether you're aware you're doing stuff like that, right? If you've been using him and him something and whatever, make him expend him resources for you, him time and thing and whatever. And every time you make a look, you diss him up and all them look something there and style him up and him look weird and whatever. At some point, we only don't know that man crossed the red line and he would have never there with you. And all in a female mind is like a look off ramp, you know, for disrespect, you know, for see of some disrespect, you know. And all in a female mind is just forget your front. And once him get that front there and thing and feel good, for say, at least this all was not in vain and thing, Then I eat that. Me just me check over there. Me have the 3 platform today and people, so me just want make sure say me I look on me I make sure say all right, YouTube people them good. All right, Facebook people. All right, okay, cool. So over YouTube, when I may notice the comment them up on the screen too. I'm experimenting here. I'm doing something. Same thing over Facebook. But you're going to see where the comments. It's going to show you if the comment is from YouTube or if it is from Facebook. Like you see, Haley Jones there. She's commenting from Facebook. I see the Facebook logo there, right? And then the YouTube is the red thing where they look at TV, which is different from the TikTok thing, okay? So, well, I mix up a thing and bring up this here. So. All right. Once a big respect to Vinnet Robinson, who is watching all the way from New Zealand. Big up yourself, Vinnet, and thing, all right? Gary Trash, large up, Flo Gale and the whole works and thing, big up on yourself. Okay, cool. To the man them now. Men. The feminists them said this is like a trope, it's a stereotype against women about this whole thing, branding women as being more emotional than men. And I agree with them that it's an incorrect, because sometimes that statement, when very often when people say, you know, women are more emotional than men, they seem to be implicitly saying anger is not an emotion, right? Which is kind of ridiculous. Anger is an emotion, right? And men, you know, seem at liberty to access the emotion of anger, you know, generously, you know? So the amount of time man get angry and whatever this and that, it's arguable that men are more emotional than women. But the problem is that people tend to think of emotion, of being emotional as crying, you know, and you know, and being sad and why are you doing this to me? And anger is an emotion too, right? So I don't agree with this as, you know, the conclusion that women are more emotional than men. However, I'm also not going to say men access and express emotion the same way that women do. No, that's not true. Whether it is based on physiology, biology, or whether it's based on social conditioning, men and women treat emotion, different types of emotions in different ways. From that understanding, men it is very common among women. A lot of women out there have a man who them love, who them not there with, but them still in love with a man there. Let me say that again. Men, a lot of you men right now, it don't mean that the woman who you there will not love you, you know. Right? That is why me I tell you, say, you see, woman, I must say true. That is why me I tell you, say, this whole notion about the definition of love is that if you say you love 2 people, they must say, well, I can't love you, love them because, or if you love 2 people, if you love one, I don't really love them. If you love them, let's say you can't love 2 people and 3 people. You can be in love with 2 people and 3 people, yeah? So get that out on the head of verse, somebody can be in love with more than one person. But men, when you meet a woman and your relationship start and develop and evolve and things like that, 99.9% of the time, you not, if she still in love with a man or still emotionally attached to a man out there, or ex out there, you're not going to know. You're not going to know at the beginning. You're not going to know up to into the relationship and thing. You're not going to know. For the simple reason she's not going to make you know. Now, some of you men may be like, yo, that's messed up. You know, that's disrespectful and thing like that. But here, one of the reasons, you know, this is one of the reasons why I share this with you today. Because, and it may sound complicated, you know, but women can be complicated sometimes, you know. But listen to me now, men. Listen to me. And after me say, ladies, if you don't agree with me, say you don't agree with me or say you don't agree with me. Men, listen to me now. A lot of women can still be in a relationship, still be in love with a man, and if the man they come around, problem happen, right? But a lot of women can be in a relationship, love the man with them with, all right? Listen this though, you know. Truly love the man with them there with, you know. But have a stronger love for them ex, you know. But would never disrespect the man who them there with for them ex. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Me know I said that probably not make no sense to him, you know, because I try to explain that to a G, you know, and he must say, yo, that don't make no sense and whatever. I say, you don't understand, woman. Ladies, Latin girls say, true, me attack, see that? Right, a man say him not, DJ Zion say him not comfortable with that. Julie fan say, true, me attack. Tina say, no. Legally Blessing say, it makes sense, true. God approved choice, say, true, that's me. Samantha say, it's true. Right? Mona say, true. Right? Dina say, it's true. D. Dusty say, yup. Cheryl say, it's true. Do it yourself with more. Sassy say, true. Shade say, true. Let me say that again. I mean, no, say it's hard to understand because if we not reason with that kind of straight line logic, it not gonna make sense. But let me say it again. A woman can't deal with a man. Love that man who she deal with. But have an ex who she love even more than the man who she deal with, and she not tell the man who she deal with, you know. Unless she's Jada Pinkett and she can come out with something and tell Will Smith. Well, that's different, right? But a woman can deal with a man, really, really love the man who she deal with, you know. Really love the person who she deal with, man or woman, who she deal with, right? Have an ex or somebody else who she love more than the person who she deal with, you know. But would never betray that person and go do something with that ex there. And then I'm not going to say, but if she love that person, there's some more, way more than that and whatever, why? You know, I mean, it's one of them things with woman. Take it from me, I'm an old man in a game. I'm going to pay attention to them. Something. I love observe. I love ask questions and learn. I know if I ask the right question. I love to put my little, wait, I want my zip down. I want my zip do down. I must have told Mr. Dr. Mark earlier and I chatting him. That was a joke. Anyway, yeah. No, me I tell you, say, I swear to you, you have woman who stays so. She would never ever do nothing with the ex. You have woman who, Mark, you know, you have some, you know. You have some, I'm not gonna lie, you have some woman, them have an ex, and them attack to somebody, and there are layers to this shit, you know. You have woman, you know, them have an ex, you know, and them there with somebody, you know. And 20 other people that look them, you know, will have more than who the person who them there with, you know. And them now do nothing with everybody else who I look them, you know. But if the ex come back, the ex can get it. Quietly. Yeah, no, you do have that, right? That one person that can get it. Women emotions are just like, it can be way more complicated than men. Men in that position, yeah, it can be love, but for most men, it really, and again, this is what I'm telling you, the difference between men and women. But most men who have similar traits along those lines, they would more like just want access to sex, access to the person's body. In other words, a man we have an ex in him in a relationship in him, now left him woman in, and now left him wife, or now left him woman or whatever, you know. But men just want to know them can go back and go get sex, you know. They want access. So you see, it's a power thing for men, right? While for women, it's more qualitative thing than a one-dimensional. It's a multi-layered qualitative thing, quality as opposed to quantity. While for men, it's more a one-dimensional power thing. You know, enough man just want to know so them can quietly draw back for them ex and get a run. You know, yeah, right. But for women, you have some women says, but I'm just saying, broadly speaking, for women, it's different, right? And men, let me tell you something. All right, first of all, men, listen to me. Any woman you hear say, I love you, you know everything about me tell you everything and whatever. When she said that, just work with it, yeah, whatever. But don't for a second believe it's true, right? Right? Don't you for a second believe it's true. Listen to me. Every woman have secrets that they're going to carry to them grave that you not gonna know. Men, every woman have secrets that they will take to their grave and you not gonna know. My suggestion to you is, remember that thing that we tell you, say successful living is lived in the gray area. So I would suggest that you think in a question of degree. So if somebody said them value you in a relationship, right? And they share more with you than anybody else, or they share some intimate things with you, that can be used as a metric to say, well, this person is secure, they trust me, they're secure with me, they're treating me special. I am special to them because they're sharing more with me than anybody else. They're sharing stuff with me that they're not sharing with anybody else. That's good. And that's a good sign to look at, to say, yep, there's something meaningful and substantively rich occurring here between you and that person. But don't get caught up with this thing and like, oh, if you love me, you'd tell me everything or this and that, and you're keeping. Come on, it not gonna happen. Not with women, right? Not with women. So just leg it apart. If you think, say, a woman, I go tell you everything. Along those lines, understand this. Women are masters of the half-truth, right? Women are masters at the incomplete honesty, right? It's honesty, it's there, but people get caught up with, is it true or is it not true? Without understanding that the real issue you must ask is it true? But is there anything left out, right? Right? So women are masters at truth with omission, if I may characterize it that way. So women are real good at telling you the truth. And it is the truth. But it's not the entire picture, right? So The immediate examples I can give you for you to appreciate it. A woman would say, like, yeah, I went to the movie with my friend Sharma, and she was there with Sharma for true. It's Sharma I got the movie with. And you may get caught up with like, Ashama, you really go to the movie with her. I say, I swear to God, Ashama, I'm go to the movie with Ashama. I'm go to the movie with Shama. She really go to the movie with Shama. But what she never tell you is that the dirty boy Patrick, who I look her a long time, and who she involved, him did it too. Right? So it's the truth. She go to the movie with Shama. But she and Shama line up and say, Patrick, I got the movie too. You understand? She not tell you the part there too. You understand? Some of those are just simple examples. She say, women are masters at the half truth, you know? Right? What am I getting at? And these are just some discussions with people on different things to do with relationship. Men, my suggestion to you is I would advise you like not to get caught up with this knowing everything about your woman and thing. Worse when it comes to sex. Men, avoid asking in-depth questions and these deep queries about your woman's sexual history, because I guarantee you, go back to the things that I say, yeah, man and woman share similarities, but we're different in so many ways. Men, stop trying to force your woman to tell you all these things about her sexual history, because 99% of una cannot handle it. All when it not mean nothing to the woman and thing and whatever, una bother ask her about all so and so. If she go tell you, you cannot handle it. You can't manage it. At a minimum in a man. Let me just show you why when you don't do them something that it's futile and it's useless. Men, all I want a man out there. When you really want to know woman and telling them about when she had some giving it details of some mind-blowing sex where she did enjoy before and why she enjoyed. Worse, if the reason why she enjoyed, you don't have that capacity there, whether physical or in terms of skill or in terms of quality of person. You can't handle that. Most man don't want to hear about a woman that say, genuine, the wickedest sex me have in them. I tell you, say that boy have a piece of body there. When him curl the body so in and whatever, I lose my mind. I say, I know I can't forget that the body there. And that's what I want to hear. You can't angle it, leave it alone. Stop question the woman, the man bother the woman them. And I talk about, oh, you should have tell me so and so. Then how can I trust her? What leave it alone, you cannot manage it. Right? That's why sometimes women are try if it gauge, you know, and say, yeah, me there with a boy, now. Him did all right. And you're like, him did all right. Yeah, him did all right. And I hide something from you. She just knows, say, anyhow, she gonna tell you the truth and whatever. You are gonna read in it too much. You are gonna think that she still love a boy. You are gonna get insecure about what you are doing all them something there and whatever. So and I hide nothing from you. She just uncomfortable because you ask these things and she knows, say, anyhow, she gonna tell you the truth. You can't handle it. Then you are going to interpret it now like she look here, Gino, and she like chat if I'm but and whatever this and that. If I'm but because you ask her a question where you don't need to ask her and about the damn woman. She look out for you. She not hide nothing from you. She look out for you because you can't handle it. And of course, because them discussion I start from what they were meant to when me say, you know. Man, when you not start out, you know, never ask the woman if this is the best she ever have. Worse if you go ask it in a rhetorical question. A rhetorical question is a question that is not really a question. It's a question that is a statement, right? And you're still seeking agreement, right? Right? So if somebody say, I ask a question, but it's really a statement. You are the best sex this you ever have done. As opposed to, is this the best sex you ever have? That's a question. A rhetorical question is, are the best sex this you ever have done? It's a question, but it's really a statement, and the statement want affirmation and whatever. No ask woman them something there. Men don't ask woman them something there. And outside of the sex, do not ask woman about them sex life too much. You need to know certain things, yeah. You can ask certain things. Right? I know somebody who the woman have her dog and she sleep with the dog in her bed at night time and hug up with the dog and whatever, and him did that one that never ask, and him should have did ask, because when story come to bump and thing, it was icky. Yeah, she and the dog. You understand? Right? So there's some things, that there's something, if something come up, you ever ask, I don't know. See a woman being a little bit too comfortable, you be like, how much you love them animal there? Yeah. How much you love them dog? Yeah. When you say you love your dog, well, you really, I'm just saying, whatever. Right? Because there's some things you better you put them on the table, and no pun intended. But it's better you just come out with them rather than have them worse if there's a high probability that a person could have find them out later, right? I know women who worked in the sex industry are in a relationship, and them say, and them not tell the man say them used to work in the sex industry. One thing about that, if a woman was a prostitute for a while, and she stopped being a prostitute, and she in a relationship and whatever, do you think it's her obligation to tell anybody she in a relationship? Say, listen, I just want you to know I was a prostitute before. You think she should do that? What want to think? Let me see what I want to say. Let me see what I want to say. Yes, Blessed said no. Yes. Kay said no. Yes. June said yes. Crazy for Kim say hell no. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yeah. I think she should. Why? We're living in a different time now, right? When we grew up, at Jamaica, if you travel from Kingston to Clarendon, a big trip that you have traveled go a country, Big trip that you have traveled go a country, man. All right? Now that is nothing. That are nothing, right? When we grew up, you have woman who live from Kingston, them go country, go do go dance. And who down at Kingston don't know nothing about them what them do down there. Who they are country, come at Kingston, come to go dance, sell look a coochie and thing. And it's just like two separate worlds. Nobody don't know. Them the days they down here now. Social media, the phone, video, migration patterns, just like everybody there everywhere now. One time gone when we grew up in and we there at Kingston, country far. No, you can't really call certain place country. You can't really call certain place country anymore with the highway and the road and everything. Everybody in so the question is it likely? Is there an increased probability that if you're in a relationship with somebody and you were an avid participant in the sex industry and whatever, is it possible that that person could have found out sometime later? Yeah. Right? Would that person be, concerned or offended or feel somewhat disrespected? Say you never share that with them or you deliberately hide that from them? Yeah. Would they be justified in feeling so? Yeah. Even if you try to gaslight them and say, what does it matter? That was my past and this is me now and whatever. Man want to know something like that because that is significant to the point. However, if the woman if she sex with 20 men before, should she be obligated to tell a man, say, if the man ask her, like, how much man you sleep with before and whatever? Which again, I think man should have asked them question about. But again, you can't have reason for ask them question. Based on depending on what come up in your relationship uniquely. But I'm saying in general, you want to avoid that. But if someone come up and you have to ask that, you ask. Me just think, say, if you don't have to ask, leave it alone. Work with do what your sister present to you right now and all these things and this and that. Now, but again, me not gonna lie, if you was the community mattress and thing, me want to know. Yeah, me want to know. Yeah, and if me want to know, depending on how you explain it to me, I say, oh, me no business, yeah, my woman and thing and whatever, and now that me know me I deal with and thing and whatever. Yeah, ladies, just like how una always say, when I think my woman always say, like, why man always a lie? Some of the time, them don't even know, say, if them just tell with the truth and make we as woman say, all right, you tell me the truth, at least me know what the woman knows she work with, and she may work with it. Enough time a woman work with it if it does upfront and thing and whatever. You understand? So ladies, just as how you have that look of something there about you say, yo, just straight up with me, Right? Which me totally believe, because I one of them man that would, if woman like you, them like you, right? If woman like you, them like you, right? You hear what me tell you, say, women break their rules for the man where them like, and enforce the rule for the man when them not really a priority. But if a woman like you, she gonna break a rule for you. Whatever rule she have, she gonna break the rule for you. From woman like you, them yeah. Right? So just tell her the truth and done. Yeah, sometimes you tell them the truth and thing and say, yo, boom, I saw it staying and boom, 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 and then them say, no, man, I do nothing. Well, we're simply glad they tell me that can't nothing happen and whatever, boom, 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 boom. And if you play a game and thing and you look on her good, you just know, say, she knows that she have to say that at that moment, for make herself look a certain way, So yeah, someone may say, yo, I'll be honest with you, I'll show you my thing set right now, boom, bam, 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 scene. And Ray, yes, what I say? I'm still one me, so, but I'm glad you tell me that we're done. It's not happening anymore. It's not, no more. And you say, all right, cool. But you have to say that, But then the question is, does she still like you? And if you still like, and you just play a card right, and you move right around her and thing, and you draw fear, no, she go say, no, you say, me nah do nothing. Me say, go on back to your girl, no, man, me say, me nah do nothing. Me say, me nah do nothing, and believe me, leave me alone now, whatever, and before you know it, just drop and she run it on you, see me, because she still like you. But in a fear mind, at least you tell her. You understand what I'm saying? That's so. No, but you know, but ladies, you don't know where it going. One time when you like a dirty boy, you still like a boy, you know, but you know, you have to say certain things, you know, for me, because you don't want to look like it, I look a punk or look cheap certain way, you know. Yeah, cool a trumpet. I have a small with the thing, man. I'm just kind of patient and about that to rush the thing and whatever. If woman like it, them like you. If them a work with you, them a work with you. You understand what I'm saying? But men, nobody ask a whole heap of question and them something there. I want to know the rule. If you go push a woman and ask her how many men she have in her life, in general, worse if she under 45. If she under 45, in general, you know, but more so if she under 45, she going to give you a number between 3 and 5. That is the working range, right? If she over 45, she may go, you know, she may say 5 and thing, and whatever, you know. If she under 45 years old, she have them more to the 3 side. She a 3 man she ever have. All when at 30, all when at 20, all when at 7, all when at 15, all when at 12. You're going year 3 or 4. If she over 45, you're going year on the 5 side. And then one look at thing where they go on with and thing. No, me talk to all the guys, but the one that I have sex with was like 5 and up. But me talk to guys. Me talk to about 8 guys and thing, but I'm gonna have sex with like 4 of them. Bullshit. But just work with it. All right? Just work with it because it's a double standard and put on a woman them, right? So we have to acknowledge that. It's unfair. It's an unfair double standard, right? Yeah. We know, right? Man, tie the heifer, loose the bull. Jamaican saying, right? It's an unfair double standard. And, you know, we have 20 women out there and we get admired for it. We have been with 40 women, we get admired for it. The woman has been with 5 women, damn slut. She run through and all these tropes and these negative things with them about women when it's, you know, which sometimes it don't even make any sense because it's really based upon the count, you know. The foundation of the whole notion of being run through with them people who follow them something is the count, is how much sex she has had, right? When it don't even make sense because you have women who have had sex with 10 men and still not have as much sex as a woman who did there with 1 or 2 men and have sex every day, morning, noon, and night, and all them something there, whatever. So who run through? The one with the 10 or the one with the 1 and the 2? Like, you know. You understand what I'm saying? When you're in a relationship, man, if you have somebody I go there and whatever, and I must admit, I'm saying this now because I'm older, and sex is nice. It's just not that big a deal of a priority to me, no, right? So I understand that. So it would be unfair and unreasonable for me to impose this type of this dispensation that I have now from decades of experience and being at a stage in my life where I have so many priorities that have nothing to do with sex, and those are important to me, that I don't want sex gonna be a distraction. It would be unfair for me to impose this on somebody in them 20s, right? Because when me in my 20s, I mean it's a road, right? Right? When me go Vasa, I remember my schoolmate, Todd Johnson. Then time me a while out of Vasa. And after my second year of college, right? Them call it sophomore year in America. And me never did even think about it. And Todd said, how many women you sleep with since you come here? I said, no, I'm not think about them, son. Them said, just check, madam. I said, no, I'm not think. And when me I check, me shock, how many what you think God? Me shock, I said, bro, I was like, oh shit, for real? Type of thing, right? So it would be unfair for me, go tell somebody in their 20s and when I'll ride them and sitting like that, we go tell them, they might enjoy the world, particularly in them day and age and thing where people are way more sexually liberated than before and things like that. So when people say certain things, I don't say these things to them because me know which stage of them life them there. And if them push me, me will explain certain things to them. But I always have a look of issue with people who, older people who got through them wild days, and frankly, men and women who go through them warring days, and then them reach a point now where them let it go, and then I judge the people them who I got through for them fun days too, who at for them age when them did that with them I judge the people them at that age and want them to be like them. I always have a problem with them people. Leave the young people and they can do their thing, man. Right? Leave the young people and make them do them thing. And it's not just sex too. It's like, just broadly speaking, you have these, older people who always, them have the luxury of wisdom from time and experience and things like that. And some of them things that what them saying at them 40s and 50s, somebody in them teens and 20s need to learn that right away and know that right away. I mean, I try to tell you because me so and so. No, you have to leave the people and for them go through for them thing. Right? So rather than be imposing on them and demanding that they do or telling them what to do, you need to be a guide. You understand what I say? Yeah. They have to make them one mistake and learn from their mistake, though. But Kalia said them lucky, me wish me did this wild in my young days. Yeah, no. But men, most women have somebody in an past where them in love with. And that one person that them in love with. Don't get caught up with that to find out about that or whatever. Man, I say if you take no disrespect like what Jada do will, Right? And I say if you take no disrespect like what Jada do will, over and over and over again, Jada do will, public with it too. Right? And I say if you take any Will Smith disrespect them weird it. Right? No do it. Don't take them disrespect them. But again, it don't make sense, but take it from the old man. A woman can love you. And this is the reason why I say because some discussion with somebody and him have a difficulty understanding. But a woman can love you and rate you for who you are, what you do, how you love her and take care of her. She can love you. But still have an ex where she did love more than you. And sometimes when you really start to deconstruct it, I'm not going like the reason why she loved the ex the more than you is because love is context dependent, Love is time dependent, right? 20-year-old love can be stronger than your 30-year-old or 40-year-old love, But that love there, the younger you are, the purer your love is. Right? Let me say that again. The younger you are, and this is a tautology, right? It's a circular argument. But when you're young, you just love for love's sake. Now, I could not write that in a paper. My colleagues would say, this is circular, right? You have to say what the love is. You can't say you're in love because of love, right? When students write stuff like that to me and they frame the argument that way, I'll be like, you didn't explain anything here. But you understand what I mean, right? When you're younger, your love is pure, right? You just love for love's sake. It's a feeling thing, and love, right? And that can be stronger. The older you get, you no longer want to love that way, right? You no longer want to love that way, but you also know that that love was stronger and purer than what you call love now. And what confuse people or a partner is to say, yo, no, that was really intense, man. I would jump off a cliff for her then, or I'd jump off a cliff for him then. And if this person I hear this note, I'd be like, oh shit, so what am I, chopped liver? But that's not what the person mean. They're saying the love of that time, the intensity was such that that's what I do. And what the person might not be understanding is like, I don't want to love that way now. You know, I want to love you the way that we love now. Right? That time, for example, was whenever did that thing about responsibility and them something there and whatever. Right? Let me give you an example. Like, the woman them I love a bad. When I remember in the X-Men movie one time, when Cyclops and Wolverine and you know, I compete for Jean Grey, you know, Phoenix, I wish she want name. And there's a line where she say in that movie, you know, when she say it, me laughing, because you know, me deep with them something there, you know. And cause Wolverine a bad boy, you know. The Wolverine a gangster, you know. But Wolverine is stable. You know them thing there. Wolverine is stable, you know. Wolverine him and man they hold them. Do what them want do because that alpha male do. That's why I tell you something. I want to be an alpha male. You see enough man around on alpha male. I want to praise people who say all them alpha male thing upon the internet. That's why I'm glad me know myself and love myself and comfortable with myself. I don't want to be them aggressive alpha male sitting there, whatever. Right? Because a lot of them alpha male and them can't hold a relationship. That's why what you see that thing there what them call Sigma, me like Sigma. Because Sigma can turn on alpha male when them want for alpha male, but still be Sigma. You understand? And be self-assured and not put up with foolishness from woman and thing like that and still can love them down and thing and be stable and focus and balance with your thing. You understand what I say? But when I say Jean, she said to Wolverine, she said, Wolverine, you know, I understand something about woman, you know. We love the bad boy them, you know, but we settle on with a good one them. And it's a simple line, you know, but I think that just capture the thing for woman, you know. Yeah, man. Woman and love a bad boy them, man. And I settle on with a good one. And when a woman have it perfect now, is when she settle on with a good man who can turn on the bad boy. That is the ideal situation, right? Yo, TikTok acting up again. Me just a monitor it and thing or whatever. So I just want to know some say some of the instability over there, right? So men, what I'm saying to you is this. Nobody go there with a woman, but if you go there with her and you hear she explain something worse, if you go draw her out and make she go start getting her moment when she talk about the past and with a boy there with that one life where she did live. Christina, that's somebody that named Gangrene bought $5,000 for the first person to message me or black out their nastiness. On the TikTok side there. Antasha, Christina. Yeah, please. Yeah, okay, good. So then come by your page with them foolishness, right? Right? So what me I say is, yeah, men, you have to understand, say, if you go draw out a woman this so and she go make a mistake and go get up in her feelings and get all excited when she remember all them days when she did there with the boy who carry her the edge and when she did in her body ride up on the bike and him just cause chaos with her emotion and thing and him sex they turn up and him did spontaneous and him just have that look a gangster thing there and whatever and him make she ball when she get the body and all that. You don't need to be hearing all that shit. What's wrong with you? You don't want to hear all of that. You can't manage it. And why you going to torture yourself with that? But what I'm saying to you additionally is that was her then. Right? Now, you do have some women who want to live that way the right through them life, but they're in the minority. Right? A lot of women in them 40s can remember that and be excited about it and thing and kind of probably like, appreciate a little like now. But they don't want that life. Worse if them there with you now. Oh, you more stable, you more caring, you're more predictable, you're more reliable, you're more dependable, right? You have all these pluses and things, and then sometimes where a man forget, on start focus on what is being expressed about the man there in the past, And though him have that something there, you say, yeah, him did have all them something they were excited, but I bet him not have so and so and so and so when me have no. Yeah, you have to have that confidence there too. Yeah, you have to have that confidence there too. You see what I say? Now, you do have some women who get a little bit bored in them 40s and 50s with routine and predictability and whatever, and them go through for them from a midlife crisis. Men tend to be more expressive about them midlife crisis. Them go buy one sports car. Them start, whatever. Them want to do something with to kind of reclaim them youth and all them something there, whatever. Women tend to be a little bit more silent about it. Right? Not a little bit more, but a lot more. But women are more sneaky with it. You understand? But nowadays you have these women out there who in a good relationship, and the numbers are increasing. I don't know what's going on. But you have these women out there in real good relationship who are just like, I just need to find. I'm just like going to the language and see them with, I just need to live my truth. I just need to live my truth. And, I feel like I'm being dishonest with myself. And I feel like I'm not lit. I have these women out there in a good relationship and that are going out there, Now, I'm going to say something to no man. I'm not show off and thing, but I understand, say, you have man out there who have certain confidence and strength where other people have. I'm not hype. I'm about to say something, but trust me, I'm not hype. Me there with that woman and Charlotte tell me that now. I say, you sure? And if she say, yeah, what it is, and I say, sure. I say, all right, go on. And make sure I try if you can flip that for me, like, I tell you, say, I want to go, but I don't mean I want to go. I want you to tell me not to go and move your blood clot. If you want to go on. Don't come tell me that and whatever. Right? If you come tell me that and thing and whatever, then you not think about my feelings too. If you never did really want to go about your business and go. Ooh, don't fuck with me. Go on. Right? So it now if you reach this, so don't try to flip it from me, and whatever. But if you say you need to find it truth and you whatever, go on. Go. Now, I talk to man who say, I think you're being a little bit insensitive, and yeah, true, this and that and whatever, and why you don't fight for your relationship and thing and whatever. Me not fight for nothing with nobody where them no want fight for talk. Kiss my ass, right? That is me, Me just telling you, that's just me, right? Me not fighting for nothing where you not fight for talk. And don't come tell me, say me must fight for it if you not fight for it. If you not fight for it, go. We don't have a problem with it and thing, because I have a fundamental rule, For the life of me, I cannot understand why people fight for be with somebody who I tell you say them don't want to be with you. Like, seriously? You should be thankful that the person I tell you that, yeah. If me and a woman there to write it and she tell me she need for go or whatever, me I give thanks. Because she could have stayed there and a clown me out and a play me and a go around me and thing. At least she come out and tell me. You know what I say? How the hell a relationship must be optimal and function good if somebody explicitly tell you they don't want to be there and then you're going to try to force them to be there and beg them to beg my ass, go if you want to go. But don't even have nothing against you if you want to go. I appreciate y'all tell me the truth. Right? And then if you go now, The thing when I see out there now is like, you have these women, you know, them going and the man let them go. Two things happen. If them say them want go. And if the man say okay, then turn around and cuss the man. Right? Or if the man make them go, and them go and whatever, then the man go find somebody else and good and whatever. You have this thing out there like, I'm going to find somebody so quick, then he never love me. Like, it's irrelevant if you want to go and whatever. The speed when you find somebody is and whatever, that have nothing to do with you. That is actually no concern of yours. Go about your business. Or the second thing is, you have these people, you know, man and woman. This is not just woman, man and woman. And you want to see a manifestation of narcissism in its fullest? Somebody left somebody. Right? Person A left person B. After person A left person B, if person B a ball, a beg person A if you come back, person, no, I need to do this and thing and whatever, you know, you go, and person B all a beg it out, you know, come back, no, don't do this, you give up with this, and person A say them have to go do what them have to do. If person B mash up after them left, for person A, that is confirmation that they did the right thing in leaving because person B is a loser. Nice guy, nice lady, but can't bother with them. Yeah, the problem I have with some of them people. Them go to them way and them left them good relationship. We're not perfect, you know, but good, you know. But them are focused on the little imperfections. We go after where they want to go after out there. Don't you know that thing then? The 80-20 rule, that's it, right? And then go out there. These punks, if after they left after person A left person B, you know, and if person B pick up themselves and step up them life and upgrade them thing and live good and whatever, person A no have problem with person B. Say person B is being somebody that them wasn't with them and all these things and whatever, and it's unfair and this and that and we need to get back together. We had something special and thing. Go about your business. The only reason why you like person B, you know, is because them a do good, because if them never did a do good, you'd even look and fart upon them. And it go back to that something there that has a temporality to it. Temporality mean time, right? Where you hear about that something there, right? If you go in a supermarket and you buy a bottle of a soda, $1 fee. If you go in a barber shop or the hairdressing parlor, it's $2 for the soda, don't? If you go one stadium or baseball game, the soda gone to $4. If you go airport, it gone to $6. If you go on a plane, it could have gone to $8. We don't know the same thing, right? We don't know that story there, right? Them have several metaphors for it, right? But it's the same soda. But depending on where the soda is, it has a different value. So you hear it before, I tell you again. Stay where you are valued. Stop trying to force yourself in a space where you're not, where them can't see your value or don't see your value. Stop trying to force yourself in a relationship with somebody who is not seeing your value. If them not see it, leave them alone. It makes no sense to be in a relationship with somebody who is telling you something straight and plain, but them don't see your value. And I know that when these things happen, and here comes the temporality part, the time part, yes, time and context determine value. Time, context, space. Context is the same as space, you know, the arena where you're in, right? So yeah, somebody can value you before, and then start undervalue you. And what some people get caught up with is that they remember when the person that did a value them before, and in a fit them mind, but it in a them it was there before. I felt it and I enjoyed it before. And they have difficulty in accepting that this person or based on fit them evolution or wagwan with them or what them exposed to all the time. How people thinking of them when them at 25 and I saw some people from 25 to 30 them thinking change. From 25 to 35 them thinking change. So just accept it. If somebody did value you before and 5 years later, 8 years later, them now value the same, and you can't tell them in communication. You can't just tell them. I said, no. You see, before, you used to show me respect, so. You used to this, so you used to this, so you used to this, so you now do it again. Now, Mark, you may say that to that person, and the person say, well, I'm glad you say it, because when I think you notice, you did stop showing me value too. And you be like, eh? And unfortunately, in relationships, it usually get defensive. That's because each person has said the other person's side, but now understand how for them action was an impact the other person. So that may come up. But you can communicate it. You can say, no. Say you did value me the way or me supposed to be valued before. But you not do it now. Me not go spend my time and try force you to go back to that valuation the way you used to put for me, which me know me have. Me not go run you down, me not go beg you, me not go back. It hurt, it feel a way because we been a going good in my opinion, but if you want to go, you go. But me can't stay in it. This is my choice. Not to stay in it. Give her the treatment when me I get her, the disrespect when me I get her, the lack of acknowledgement or the take for granted and thing or whatever. You understand what I say? Right? Remember when I always tell you, this is nonsense when you hear people say somebody make them happy. Right? Nobody can make nobody happy. Nobody cannot make anybody, no one can make somebody else happy. Everybody make themselves happy. You can in a prison with a 20-year sentence and happy. Based on your capacity to make yourself happy. Right? As I'm telling you, you have people in relationship where everybody see all the partners see and whatever and be like, you have people in relationship where them get everything and them not happy. And people on the outside like, oh, you out of your damn mind? But people want a relationship and whatever and with a happy feet and whatever. And them not happy and them know so them not happy. Right? Is what I go on in here, so. Right? So to the extent that you can be happy and live in a fulfilling life, it's always up to you. So if you're in a situation where you're not being valued the way you're supposed to be valued, and take yourself out of it. And of course, this is layered because you have people who overvalue themselves, right? And them get unhappy because the person is not rising to the threshold of their overvaluation and thing, and them end up living in a world of just being delulu and not satisfied and all these things. Lastly, oh, by the way, anybody who want to call him about any relationship thing, please go ahead and do so, okay? Lastly, before we open the phone line and thing, the big S word for women, settle, right? It is my opinion that there are women who are, I don't know what's going on, but there's this chaotic thing going on out there with women with this settling thing, But I think there's a part of it too where the settle word is used that I think some men are misinterpreting it, So I'm going to look on the problem first, right? Women in general, most women usually want a man, and I'm speaking. I am being I'm well aware that I'm being heterocentered in my rhetoric here, but this applies to gay people too. Okay, so to big people think with the pan right now. So gay people, this apply to you too. But I'm just so you know, I am speaking in a hetero-focused way, and it's not meant to be discriminatory to gay people and thing. But I would just encourage you, if you're listening, to apply it to your situation, in any way you can. I'm just speaking in the way that me understand. Okay? But they're similar. There's similar things. There's similar themes here and parallels here, in gay relationship. But okay. But me just talk with me kind of understand. With me understand. So with respect to the settled thing, look on the problem first. Most women like, to be with somebody who have more than them, not only materially, right, but even more than them mentally. When I grew up, it's just a common thing for your woman say, so what I do with him? What I could have learned from him, right? It's a thing. Like women, they like to be with men who have more. So more in terms of money or something like so or whatever, but it's more in terms of, what going in your head too, it's a woman thing, It's part of that thing the way you're there with somebody who can help you, right? Most societies are patriarchal. They're male dominated. And given the male dominance, women have to live lives where they're trying to access the capital controlled by men. And capital in terms of money too, but social capital, cultural capital, even religious capital and thing is like, like men dominating. So in terms of surviving or whatever, women have to figure out how to access those resources, material and intangible, psychological, right? So women have to figure out how to access those, and men tend to be the gatekeeper of those. So, they have to figure out how to bring around men to grant them access to that. So that's why women tend to man who have more. So you have these women out there, no matter where they are, particularly the ones who either look good or think them look good, right? So you have this superficiality that comes with it. So you have this aesthetic theme that's there. And it has gotten stronger. The good-looking hot woman, them and whatever, but my God, them on a tier right, like I know nothing normal. But they have been caught up in a loop, because what a lot of these, and you see them on the internet, what they're living by is, I can always get more. I look so good. I am so pretty. I'm so fine. I can always get more. So they are very different from the women out there who are in stable relationship, who know they can get more, but them not ready, and them not frightened. Right? There are women out there in a relationship and them man drive an Honda car. A man in a S-Class Benz look them way better, right? I'm just using the iconography as like symbols to say something better, right? To facilitate comprehension of the point I'm making, right? So there are women out there be like, Yeah, that's a nice car. Yeah, you look better looking. Yeah, you're taller than my man. Yeah, your clothes look hotter. Yeah, you smell good and whatever. But you know what? I am quite fine with my little piece of man right now. And thing, where I come from, whatever. Leave me alone, Mr. Sar. Go about your business. There's a lot of those women out there, disciplined, them not frightened, and them appreciate what them have. And the S word that applies to those women is satisfied. So for those women, it's not settling. It's, I am satisfied with what I am, right? And they understand that, you know, the grass is not always green on the other side, right? Remember, the grass not green up on the other side. And if the grass green up on the other side, something a water it over there and it's not you, right? So where the grass is green is where you water it. So if you water grass on your side, it'll go green. You understand? The grass can't green unless something a water it over there. So be careful where you run go to over there for say green over there because you may run up in a something where you can't manage. Because when I look on the grass green and whatever, and the problem and one say a water a tea for water the grass that over there will look green. You know, think about that part there. Yeah, look on it and I say the grass green over there and thing like that. And don't even know say at least you own the land where your grass depend on and know say that person over there say do not own the land over there with them grass. I can come up with metaphor after metaphor after metaphor, all right? So you have a lot of women out there. They can't get man, they can't get other man, they can't jump go whatever this and that. But them just know say life no work. So, you know, yeah, really you're in a relationship and then mash up and then start back or you build back or whatever. But, you know, them hold it in them relationship. And them not get gears. Now, those women, them not run on social media and announce what them do. Them just juggle and do them thing, you know. Them not shout it out and all them something. But you have a loud set of women now, you know. Where unfortunately, so you have these women who depend on social media, observe these women and think that this is reality when it is not. And they're being led astray. And these women are the ones now who ever talk about them frustrated because at one level, they must say, boy, a girl as fine as me and whatever, I don't want men to bother me or if them see me and thing like that and think they want to bother me all the time and whatever, I can't take it and whatever. You know, that look hype the way I go on, you know. And then them see them one, you know. Before you know it, them I make one video and think, what's wrong with these men nowadays? Them don't even approach me. And think I idiot man, them and the man like, what's wrong with guys? They're not what them confuse your frig. Them just a vacillate. Them just a bunks. So. And I blame everybody else but themselves. I don't care who them they with. Them think them deserve more because them act like that, them pretty like that, them good like that and whatever. And unfortunately, some man get caught up with them because them look good. Based on some Western society standard, them look good and them this and that and them whatever, you know. And sidebar, when enough man understand, any woman, this is the whole man I tell you this, any woman you see out there, whether brazenly, I say, oh, them look good and what them deserve or whatever, or whether neatly on the sykes, like my own guys so and so, and I just some guys this and that. Any woman who you say do that, I guarantee you, is an insecure. Them have a side of them with insecure, weak, vacuous, empty side of them. Them look good, you know. Any woman who you see talks up on social media, all of them. Once you get to know them, nothing no dead. Just it looks dead and probably in front. Because women who are equally physically attractive based on the Western standards. who have more to them that's attractive in terms of the quality, them personality, them ambition, what them I do, they don't come on social media and talk. So them not think that way, them not act that way and whatever. They're just, you know, and them have standards too. But them not come out that way and go on. So. And they're way more self-assured. They're way more comfortable with themselves. They tend to be way more them may say, no, that's not. They you know, them type of woman that they must say something like, no disrespect, not on my standard and whatever. But even though them say that, they will be like, but no, I'm not going to be mean and disrespectful to the man like that and whatever. No. I mean, I can understand him approaching, but you know, it's not my type, you know, whatever. You understand what I say? Them have standards still, you know. But them not come out with that arrogance that I show off something there, that cockiness there and whatever. Every one of them women that who use it on social media are a guan, so even them not on social media and with a hype there. Once you know them, nothing not there. Nothing not there, then fool your father. When you run them start to behave and do something that, you know, if you're a sensible, accomplished, you know, rounded person, once you look on them, them just look so unattractive and shallow, you know, that thing. You know, I'll if you get all I want run and you hear them chat and say, you know, I want to go back there. And I'm a fool. All of them woman, and the man them too. But me I tell about the woman in communities, I tell you that there's a thing with the woman them out, you know. So them never satisfy yet, you know. No care where them there. Them always have that look at hype, they say, them forget something better. So you find, say, them woman, you know, them always have a set of man where I look them like crazy man, I look them on a certain level, but them not really want them man, you know, them so them would make them man, they carry them go dinner, them have fun with one, look a cute one out of the latter, or whatever, this and that. But them always aspire for a different level of man, right? But the different level of man where them aspire for them level of man, they know the level where them man, them have them pick at the lot. Right? So you find say them woman that who you hear a hype and all them something or whatever, you know. You're frightened if you know, and them always have a look at one man a clown them out and a grounds them out and a make them a do all kind of sitting where they shame and when they done and whatever, where them would have never tell nobody say them a do, you know. You understand? Man make them all a do, man all carry them go do this and that with the other somebody and whatever. Be a something man them a make them a do and thing, and they not tell nobody them something there, you know. Right? See? So one of them make them woman there, wait name there. But here's the problem with them woman, you know. Them play that game there. And then them go through these phases where them feel like them want stability. So them always aspire for the man them where them can't get. And always a disrespect all of the man them where I try get with them because them look good. Those women, on occasion, they go through phases where they say, okay, I'm going to settle and try something different because these guys are not working and I'm going to try something different. Most of them don't try with sincerity because the settling, that are the S word, you know, this you have S word satisfied and you have S word settling. And the settling dilemma for those women is that them not really mean it. Most of them not really mean it when them claim say them are settled. Right? And the settle when them settle, them act like them a do the man a favor. Like you're lucky if you even come talk to me and they with me. Right? And relationship not sustain them really. And even if them get a man now who are going to stay with them with a type of circle, you know, them never end up a respect and like that man there. Right? Most hot women have man who would be devoted to them and take care of them for the rest of them. But they don't respect those men. Them don't feel something from them, not feel no passion for them, man, and whatever. So even when them say them go settle, it go for a while and then the man bored them. Them just feel bored and whatever and thing, and them still get caught up in other thing there where them things say. Them deserve better. Right? So you have the problem side. But you have a next side of woman now who them go through them hype fears. And they too would say, well, I have, you know what? I need to let go this and settle for something different. And them use the word settle. And then may I talk to you now as your man, as them man now, and go say, no, me used to so and so, you know, whatever, I'm a let go that and thing, you know, I just realize, you know, me have to settle for something different, and that's how me give you a chat. Now, you may hear her say that and think like she diss you because she rates something higher and she settle for something lower, and you may know go think say, well, she don't really like me like that, or she don't really love me like that, or whatever. But I would urge you as a man to really dissect that and be careful of what assumptions or conclusions you might make from a woman using the word settle there, because she might be using it in a positive and empowering way, you know. And again, I'm saying this because of something I was talking to somebody about and whatever, who was confused. I'm sorry, I believe she really loved me. I mean, just everything about it, like, this is a great relationship. But what she means, she settled for me. And I'm saying, but she probably means she settled for her, means she realized she was being stupid over there with a kind of self-absorbed entitlement that she had before, and that she moved away from that, and she said, no, well, you have to settle for something different than what you're aspiring for. And in doing so, she realized she did the right thing and she's now happy with you. But she may still use language, you know, along the lines of, yeah, I had to settle, you know. We in Jamaica and Caribbean, whatever, we use that word in that way a lot. Now we say, yo, settle yourself, no, man. You need to settle yourself, man. Settle yourself, man. You're going too much, man. You're too hype. You know what I'm saying? If it's, you know, we you know, we've been using that. So it's not necessarily that, oh, settle is automatically a bad thing, because you have all these words, you know, that are buzzwords out there now that are, people arrest them, constrict them in one dimension definitions, one-dimensional definitions and thing, with emotional baggage attached to the definitions. And then when you hear it, you're triggered, and then you start thinking, settle? Oh, fuck you mean you settle? You settle with me and whatever. So I'm just suggesting to people out there, I mean, this situation emerged from a discussion with a man and where I got through, but the same thing applies to a woman too, that yes, there's a settle issue out there where you have women who are not satisfied or men who are not satisfied, the other S word, and the settle is a bad thing. But again, I'm just saying to you that there are other situations where the settle is a good thing, right? You know, when you settle yourself, right? Well, I don't know in a 23, the woman never want him, but the pickings may slim. Why may I tell you that is a catch-22 type of thing out there? Isn't that, you know, when somebody explain that to you, what if your partner is being frank and be like, well, no, I never want a man like you. I never want a woman like you, but I couldn't find what I want, so I just settle with you. Is that a disrespect? Is that disrespectful? Or is that somebody saying, no, everybody engages in some sort of assessment of where is the best place to go. And when you're deciding where is the best place to go, you have goals. You have some idea of where you think is the best place to go. But then when you realize what you think is the best place to go, probably there's a reality there for you to acknowledge. And then in acknowledging that reality, you'll be like, okay, you know what? This is what I wanted, but probably I need to stop wanting that, or else I'm going to end up lonely for the rest of my life. So you know what? Let me settle for this. Is that a bad thing, or is that just somebody just engaging in let me see what I want to say. I want to say it's disrespectful. Mercy run this, yes. I don't know if it is automatically disrespect. I'm not. Yeah. I mean, on the surface, immediately we could say it's disrespectful, but I'm not so sure that it's. Isn't that what everybody do? Not wanna do that, you know? Not everybody not do that. I don't know. Hello. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I'm missing something. Make sure.
You're not hearing me?
Yeah, me I hear you now. Sorry, me never turn you up. Yeah, well, go on.
It's what me for say now.
Yeah,
You know, we learn don't leave 80 for 20, right?
yeah.
Okay. When the woman did tell the man that, he should have followed his gut because he know she was saying, say you're not really woman that I usually deal with, but I've settled. She wasn't saying that in a good way. So me agree with the people that in the
No,
comments
no.
where
Hold on. All right. Let's back up for a little bit. Isn't it common? Don't leave settle outside for a second.
okay.
Isn't it common is it a common thing in relationship for people to say, no, you weren't my type and whatever, but I met you or so and so and I fell in love with you and whatever, but you weren't the type of person or whatever. In fact, you got on my nerves at first and whatever, and then we grew for love. You not hear that all the while in a relationship.
Yeah, but I never liked hearing that. That does not
No,
that don't sound that don't make me feel good. Yeah,
no,
laugh. It's true.
no,
It don't
but
make me feel good.
I know, but what I'm saying is, all right, when you go out to buy, say you go Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or somewhere, go buy something, right? And you go buy a mango or you go buy whatever. Even when there's something in a box, don't you move some from the front and take one eye back and whatever kind of want something at the front, or you feel up a mango or the lemon or whatever and thing or whatever, and then you pick the one where you want, though.
You better not compare my grocery shopping to the next thing what I think you're about to say.
No. I'm using a metaphor here, obviously.
I know.
I'm talking about the process, right? So when you
Yes,
go
I always
there
take
to
in the
buy,
back. I don't take the one that's right in front.
all right.
Yes,
But when you go there, you have a standard that you're looking for. Say you go buy mango or lemon or whatever. You have a standard where you go there for, right? Now, isn't it the case that sometimes we up here with me and say, John, I feel for a mango, but the mango, I mean, you see the mango from Jamaica, the mango look fluxy like whatever. And you know what?
We do it with care all the while.
All right, this is the best one with a lot, so let me go with it. Hello. And then you take the best one out of the lot. Isn't that like a natural process that we go through all the time? So what's wrong if we do that with relationships?
I don't think that there's anything wrong to do that relationship. I'm saying the fact that the woman told him that.
Oh, so
like outwardly said
so
it.
you said them can't do it, but just don't outwardly say it.
Rebecca, if my partner right now said to me, I really wasn't looking for you first, but I settled. You can't go where you go, because Yala, that sounds awful. I don't care what nobody want to say. That
But
sounds
you hear what you just said?
horrible.
You said sounds, right? You said sounds. So what I'm hearing from you, and correct me if I'm wrong, you're saying, even if that is the process that you went through, don't tell it to me. That's what I'm hearing.
For me, yes. Also, I feel like when she tell him that, for you to tell the person that and say the word and use the word settle is like, for me, it's like, yeah, put them down. even though you may not necessarily be meaning to put them down.
Right.
And you say you settled for, when I think about a settlement, I think of you went to court with somebody, you couldn't meet an agreement, and then at the end you say, all right, will this make this situation resolve this amount? And you say, all right, you know what? Yeah, I'll settle for this amount. But feel like the person wasn't enough for you to tell them that outward.
No. Let me show you a thing now. And that is why your command of, I tell people, language carries culture, culture carries identity, and identity carries existence. And it's how you put the context and thing, whatever. Because I'm going to show you a thing now. All right, listen to this now. My brethren back in the day when we did that do road. And a man that love him mother, don't do anything for him mother back in the day. And him did have a look of problem when him a tell people say, yeah, him live with him mother, him still live with him mother, And we did a talk to a mutual friend, Rachel. And Rachel said, no, you're just not framing it the right way. It's not what is happening, it's how you frame it. And she said, listen now, you're going to change the game. Stop telling people you live with your mother. Tell a woman and say, you choose to make your mother live with you. He did that, and it framed him so different. So is that this implications of this weak, ambitionless man, who, by the way, I just became a lawyer, but anyway, at the time, but it's like this whole society, because you go over Ghana, you live with your mother, it's something great over there, But
remember, me live with my mother, so I don't feel no way because
no, hold on. It's different for men. It's different for men.
No, I know, I
100%
know. Because when you were saying it, all I was thinking to myself was, all of him did frame it that way upon initial, like if we were just talking, like let's say we were on a first date and I said, oh, so what's your living situation like? And he even framed it the different way. I already calculated in my head, you live with your mom. You live with your mom, which is not a good thing, right? In terms of what you're looking for, correct or am I wrong? Am I right? You're right. You're right.
So listen to me now. So language carries culture, culture carries identity, identity carries existence. The language is verb. So if that woman know, the same woman know what you say, what me and you talk about, and she go tell the man, so she second for him. You see, if she did say the same thing, and I say, yeah, somebody that got you all kind of something out there and whatever, and this and that, and when me decide, say, listen, me know what me want to go and whatever, I chose you.
Yeah.
How that would that sound?
All right, when you say I chose you, it put him up there. Right? When you say Seko, I was like, tell that man run for the hills because that put you down. Well, no, let me not say run for the hills because for some men, they purposely seek women that they believe in their head is out of their league. And when they get with this woman, their whole mentality is made it because I was able to secure somebody who I consider to be out of my league. So maybe him would have, even though she said the word circle, maybe him in him head feel like say, no business if you don't want to circle or not, me there with you, so I me get the prize. That's another element too.
Me know, and that is why, and that is why a man with lyrics, a man with the proper lyrics and a brilliant command of language, he always more likely to get through than a man without lyrics. You know why? Because a man with lyrics, listen now, for women, it's how you make me feel. Right?
Yeah.
That is it for women.
That's why.
How you make me feel. So you see that man they know who know how to make a woman feel with the right words and the right. That's why some woman drop them draws to some man and them don't even know when that happened. Or
No,
it
I was just
happened,
about to.
Yeah,
I was just about to
I
say.
don't even know, I know I want my draws come off with that boy, yeah, and I don't know I'm some bosom with him and thing like that. Kind of man, yeah, some woman say, no, I'm afraid I know him mouth sweet to say when he
Mouth sweet. You take it out of my mouth. I was just gonna
Yeah,
say,
him mouth sweet to
Jamaican
say.
man have the sweetest mouth. Not
Yeah.
if them broke paparazzi.
I'm
Any
tell
other,
you back in the day.
them have the sweetest mouth.
Listen, 23. Me telling all the while, you know, me was never big nose, big head ragga was never fierce boy, you know. Right? Not like me. Me was
You just know what to say.
Yes, man. When me get down in them things, whenever them you are confused at the end and tell them come here to them have to feel good when them round me and me make them laugh. Me not run for make woman laugh. Me not run for make woman feel good and feel like say them can achieve and take over the world and thing. And before you know it, them drop them jaws out of principle. You deserve it.
It's true. It's true. It's true. I tell people all the time. Why you think the man in my yard when tourists come down, them not a fear of a dollar. Just give them 5 minutes of your time.
Nice lady, everything and whatever. You come in our country and thing, you're happy, you're fine
Yeah.
and thing. I bet you say the man not treat you good up there and thing.
5 minutes of you see the man where they are the river off a White River.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do no massage. They know fit talk. Yeah, them don't know how to do no damn massage. Me see them on the video. Them they not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Them know fit talk though.
But you see the difference. If you ever tell somebody, say, yeah, I settle for you, even if you don't mean it that way, it's better you say, I choose you.
She meant it, but I just feel like even if you meant it, I don't think you should have said it to him. I would not, because I know she meant it, but I just don't feel comfortable with her
but what I'm
saying it to him.
What I'm saying, do you realize that there is a definition of settle now that is arrested in a negative context when it doesn't necessarily mean negative?
No, earlier you were saying, it sounded like you were making settle synonymous with trying something different, and they shouldn't be. Or maybe it's because my perception of settle had that negative connotation, right? But I don't believe you should use the term settle when you're talking about trying something different. Because when I hear the word settle, I immediately feel like wasn't enough.
I am of lesser value, right?
I'm of lesser, 100%.
Yeah.
But when you said that, me I said, Raga, why you tell the man like, don't give the man the false hope? But then I start, because that's what I was like, what is he saying? I was in the shower and I'm like, what am I saying?
No, but that's why I make sure explain first. Yeah, there is a negative one out there, and yeah, you have people who use it commonly to be negative. But there are times when it is you have to pay attention because you know
she did mean the negative one, but she should have never tell him. She should have never. Girl, you don't talk them something.
No, but let me ask you something. Is it automatically negative if a woman say, yeah, me did a run down top man and brown man and straight nose man and rich man and money man and whatever, and I realize me need for leg of that and thing and just settle for something different.
Use a different word, because it just give me negative vibes. Like my skin just feel.
No, but what I'm saying is that
say
necessarily negative if the person said that?
The word. Remember semantics. The same thing we were just talking about.
I'm saying, is it
outside of what she
automatically
said,
and only negative? Okay, that is my point.
I have friends that used to only date man in a dancer, promoter, stuff like that, and them say them not see no future with them, so them have to change and them have to start look 9 to 5.
All right.
Is that wrong?
No. Is that settling? Is that settling?
No, and that's why I don't think you should use that term. I think you should say, I'm trying something different. Don't use the term settle.
No. Not only.
Try something different.
Not even say try something different, no. You see, somebody like me in a position, you know, and me I try to get out of that woman, no. And I said, no, you know, so I realize me did that run down this and things said this, did that dazzle me over this and whatever. And I something like me have to elevate my thinking and upgrade my thinking, you know, and go for something better.
And that's why
You.
I'm
And I
that
saw
is
me
why I'm
end and I saw me
afraid
end up
of
with you.
Jamaican men.
And that
And
me I go
that's
tell
why
her, you know. And you see
and
when me
that's
tell her that now, she go say, oh my God. One of the nicest things somebody ever said, come here. Bomba, I'm a
that's
win.
that's what you say. You're
Yeah.
old but you still got it.
No, me not do them
You
something.
say,
No, well,
yeah,
you're not
you say
him.
you still
But
got it. You still got it.
me say that when me a run game.
Brother, you still got it.
No, but me no man, me very dry, you know.
You say you're kin teeth,
No,
you still got
no,
it. I give
no,
you that one.
no, well,
That
no.
would that what you just do would have work in 2026 still.
No, I know
Okay?
that, you know. But when me I
I hear
say,
you, I know that.
no, well, no, man, when me I said to you, me don't ever play them games anymore. Without
Mm.
getting any deal, that me no need to play them games anymore.
Mm-hmm,
Me just talk
mm-hmm,
straight and I say, yo, me
mm-hmm.
think said so and so in the morning, me go do so and so. You ready? And you say no, okay, fine, me good.
Badness upgrade.
Yeah, no, me no need to do them something anymore. Me think say different, you know.
Badness
But me just
upgrade.
assure you say when me did I do road do and say me need to get in our head, you know, because the thing where we grew up with, you know, so yo, you have to have drop jars lyrics. You have to have drop jars
Mm-hmm,
lyrics. You have to have drop jars
mm-hmm.
lyrics. Lyrics that make woman drop them jars and don't even know and whatever. And the focus is say things to make them feel good.
Nowadays it's like it's a lost art because
Wait,
for a few
ho.
I think it's a lost art now because I feel like when I was younger, I used to watch like older men when
Yeah,
they might do that,
yeah,
especially Jamaica man.
yeah.
Initially, the woman I said, "No, me can't give you my number. Me have somebody," and give them like 2 more minutes, and they get the number because they know what to say to convince her that.
No, a woman tell me, I look at woman and she said, no, me can't give my number, I have somebody. She is telling me, come with something else you can't get through.
Hold on, but you hear that? You hear that mentality that you have?
Yeah.
That is a lost mentality. Now, from the woman say, "No, me have somebody." One or two things gonna happen. One, man gonna have style, yo. Two, man say, "Okay, have a nice day." I didn't know no problem. They in their head is her version of saying no.
Let me
I
tell you
am
how
not
me
pushing.
think when me at the road. Me I look at woman and she said, no, I have somebody. You see, if you go explain that to me, what me I hear is two possibility me here, right?
Man, it's crazy.
No, I have somebody, but two possibility when me hear. Me and you can go on with something, but me just have to know say you have somebody and give you that respect there because you know, but me can't still go on with that thing. Or I have somebody, but go and talk, no, me could see where this go. Come me I
So
left him too.
listen,
Right?
that's the old gallus mentality. Nowadays, them not do them something again. When you say no, woman no me no. And some of them when them hear the no, like them can't take rejection, them chip them go their style you.
Put it this way, you see when a woman not interested in your talk, she not tell about she have nobody and she not explain nothing. You should not no excuse me, sorry, I'm gone. And then gone. You see when a woman say, you see when a woman all say something like, no, me can't talk to you and whatever, cause my thing too. You see, once she start explaining and I go into details and thing, me say, yes, man, I just need for patient and thing and I turn her off. Go and join some lyrics, makes you feel good, makes you feel nice and thing, and you're not gonna get it right away, you know, cause that's the other thing with them a young boy to them wanna move too fast to sometime, you know.
What you say? Listen, I'm not letting you teach them. Okay?
What?
When I make you teach
No,
them.
them a youth, them no know that something they fi say. You see, Uno, you know when woman say, me I talk to this guy, right? When woman say, me I talk to this guy, that's phone way fi say, this guy is interesting. Me not do nothing with him yet, and me not plan for do nothing with him. But we not there or nothing, but me I talk to him, you know? Or it
Big
could
woman say I'm a little friend.
yeah. or yeah, look at something that go on, look at kiss and feel up go on, and you know, probably I want to go on, but he still talk to, right? Right? When a woman say, may I talk to this guy, that means that it not forget out yet. And una's girlfriend, una know, you know. Say, una no for ask una girlfriend
Just
no
talk
further.
to him.
Yeah, but una understand right away, you know, say something not go on there, but it's not that deep yet, you know. So as girlfriend, una know Uno enough is too pry and push her, because if somebody said to you, so she not say she talk to that guy, then when you never what you know what Uno said to the person, no man. She would tell me when she want to tell me. She would tell me, like, if he read this, she would tell me, but she not ready yet, you know. We see how it go. Right? Uno just understand
And
that.
you know, as a friend, I would never ask. It's so funny you mentioned that.
No,
If a
because
friend, if
Uno
I know
know
a
so
friend,
Uno know for us. That's a code. Uno understand the
yeah,
language.
it's like
then.
unspoken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talk to like it not dead, so you leave it, you know, and whatever, you know. And then but me I tell you, as a man now who I read the game now and who pay attention to the nuances them now, you see the real player them, and I have to big up a man them when I learn this romantic. You see the real player them understand timing, them understand the need for make a woman feel comfortable, and here's another S word: secure first. Right? You need to get her in another zone there where she feel comfortable, secure, and enjoy your company. And look forward to hearing from you. So once you're there, so you're there well on your way and thing and whatever. And it may just reach a point where you end up doing nothing to ask for something when you're there, so you're a woman in another zone, you know, she would say something like, once a year, look a code language like, what you doing? So you can't come look for me. Something like that. You're like,
Hey, you see you dangerous. We can't bother with you, you know.
and you want to hear like a code language like, so you can't, or me see you always I go over, so you don't have no time for me, so you can't come look for me too. And you just, yes, man. Mm-hmm. Sitting, yeah.
I'm
And you
scared of
play your
y'all.
cards right and thing, but you have to, sometimes you have to work up to that, you know, go and talk to her and make she feel good and talk about, you know, listen to her, look a problem them and give her some good advice and make you say, Jesus, nobody never said that to me yet, you know. How you think up them something this, so, oh man, love them something them, man.
A next thing that I feel like this is gonna. I mean, for me, I feel like nowadays why you not get them the lyrics that also cause the nowadays them don't like, but no, no, yeah.
What you mean?
Them you hear what I say? Then don't like, but then read, then why I don't know.
No, what you mean don't do it? Because I want you to explain.
No lyrics. They cannot form a sentence.
No, hold on. I know a lot of men who are not educated and whatever.
Yes,
and them
that's
mouth
true.
still sweet. So like explain what them know, and them mouth still
No,
sweet.
no.
Like, so explain
Them
what
no.
you mean.
I don't know how to explain it. It's a difficult thing to explain.
Is it the compatibility issue? You are fairly educated, you have an advanced degree.
I don't listen.
And you
Listen,
function and think on a certain level. So is it that you come up on men who are not step to you and whatever, but them can't talk to you upon the level where you there?
I don't have anybody step into me.
Whatever, man.
Here
You can't go wrong. Man, I step to you. Me know man, I step to you. So me I say, is it that men try to talk to you and whatever, and then
my friends tell me or they show me they text conversations with men, and I'm like, this conversation is going nowhere. It's not. It's what you doing.
Why?
What you doing? What you doing all the.
What?
They not have no convo. Then can't drum up no convo. Every minute is WYD. What you doing? What you doing? Good morning. What you doing? Good morning. What you doing? Good morning. That's it. Good morning, beautiful. They might add a beautiful on the end. Good morning, beautiful. What you doing? Good morning, beautiful.
So that is not a good thing. You're saying, right?
Then now in a conversation.
Then suppose you might try open a conversation.
Every time, so good morning. What you do? Then I have no other intro.
But isn't that a normal to initiate and then is what come after?
So somebody just write in the comment. No substance.
Kimberly said, or what you up to?
What up to? No substance. That was the perfect because I didn't know how to explain it. Didn't have no substance.
But suppose I tell you that
somebody said.
But you see what you're saying, though, you know, is that the pursuer is obligated to have some type of expanded what name they there, but women are no different in that regard.
Why I mean,
no, you see what you
see
just
them in the comments.
No, but No, but what I'm saying is women initiate conversation with those standard conversation openers, and it's what happened after. So what una think, when una send thing about, hey you, what una think when una send them something that do? Una do
If
them something that do?
somebody send me, hey, you right now, I'm gonna text them back and say, hey is for horses, hello is
No,
for people. I saw me
whatever,
get the
man.
convo going.
A regular woman do them something they want to not open up thing and woman do them something what you do and whatever this and that or some look a joke or thing, yeah, right.
You have no substance.
And most women with more do say something like, hey, just checking on you, how is your day, hope everything is going fine. We'll do them something.
That
So,
is expanded. Even that. I will give that a pass.
yeah,
That miss all right, that can go on.
yeah, what do we
But no
do?
GM or HRU. Come off of my phone, man. Sure.
But you see, here's the thing though. You see, you're older and more mature. And amongst the young people, that is normal.
Listen, the friends that I'm telling you that's receiving these text message,
Yeah.
the one them older than me. Okay?
Oh. But then
Them
again,
older than me.
you
Me
find.
tell her, say, anyhow, you get GM, him send it to must say 5 other people, and him not have no time to send no elongated text because him occupied with somebody or something. Tell
No,
him.
but you know. You see, if a man out there with options and thing and him things set away, him no need for do all of them something there. Like you said,
Them do
him
it.
have a whole bunch of options, so him can just say GM, and he's and he's
Who
the one
answer
who
back?
and say GM back at you. What's up, boo? And that one name I go and talk to because he got options and whatever. If a man know a focus on you alone and thing, it's more like the same. You never come out with a whole bunch of other things and whatever that is substantive. But you know what's funny? Come on now, talk it truth now, God love. The man will come out with way more than that and thing like that will make more effort, talk it truth now. Do you in general appreciate that, man?
Me, I'm occupied enough,
No,
so
you're
that is not a
occupied. But
question
what
for
I
me.
say is like in general
For a
with
long time,
woman.
me occupied.
No, the man who make the big effort and thing and whatever. Talk it God through. Don't enough time another the man then I get through, don't.
I think for some women, it depends on how early it is, because you will get a text message with long from somebody, and you're like, damn, I just met you. Like, this is kind of extreme. My friend said this guy sent her like she had just given him the number, and he WhatsApp her song.
In
Him and I singing
I
up.
sing one song, don't. No, that too quick.
That's so quick.
No, that too quick. No, the too quick people, them true off everybody do, Them true off everybody do. One time I did that.
He said she asked him if he was auditioning for a show because this is the wrong inbox. And the man vexed.
No, well, I know sometimes them will do something good, and you like it turn you off, do.
Because it's too soon.
Yeah,
Don't jump the gun.
No, one time, man, this woman we attack, long time, Papa keeps it. And the first time she come over my base and thing and whatever, and I me do a thing. Usually me not do them something, but me did something come up and me have to do. You can't bring woman come over your house the first time and left her in your house and go do something and come back. But me did have to do that though. But me did have to do it. So me go so boom and me have to boom boom boom. So me shut out and go down night tone and come back and whatever. But me did that. Somebody who me did that talk to before and thing and whatever. And then me tell her, I said, I have to run go down the road and come back, go check my brethren Devon. May his soul rest in peace. Him job. So I go down and go check Devon and I'm down there for about an hour and a half. And I first time she come at my house, All right. And Ray. But me shut up after and thing and then me forward and thing and then. So I'm forward and sitting whatever. We did a talk for a while and thing. And for about an hour we did there talk and something and whatever, and then we did have to walk, go down that passage and thing. And I know so now I'm going to passage now. Me see my laundry basket near the washing machine. And that's on my laundry basket. And then Mrs. said the dryer. You know,
Put a load of clothes to wash.
then you know, say this woman that come in my yard the first time and thing, and me go out for an hour and a half and she get up and go wash all of my clothes them and thing.
Nah, she gotta go. Sorry, that's creepy.
You know, so I'm a friend, them never understand. I said, that's no good sign that. I said, no, I'm never comfortable
Hell
with
no.
that. You get up and go wash all of my
Hell no.
clothes in my yard, I take up, you go, no, man, that not look funny to you.
Somebody said a good woman
That
that's
Tal,
creepy.
but remember she not right to do, you know, Tal not right to do, you know. Tal not right to
Because listen, the way I'm thinking about
no,
it
you
is,
can't go wash my clothes so quick. Me don't know you like that.
yeah,
Don't go wash
like
my clothes so quick. Don't go wash my clothes so quick. You ain't thinking about I'm brief them and everything. I got me did send you don't push back my laundry thing the way I walk out the
do you
house.
know? Do you
Stay
know?
in the
Hold
living
on.
room or the bedroom and
Remember,
thing. Where you
I
gotta
remember
walk
one.
out and I do laundry for and I look on the house and then sitting there. Me never comfortable with that.
Remember one time. I don't remember if I your show or a next show. But email read the man and the woman just meet,
Yeah.
and the guy said that I think it was your show. The guy invite the woman over for dinner. This is their first date. I always tell people, do not go by somebody's house for the first date. Whatever. She went by the man's house, be first date. The man make brown stew chicken and food. You know me, I talk about me say food. Ground provision.
Right.
Okay. She said the man share out 3 dumpling, a finger banana, and the brown stew chicken. And then him eat 2. So the 2 of them eat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them finish eat, them go Shutterworks. He was sleeping. While he was sleeping, the girl going at the party. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh about the story, man. Listen, the girl going at the pot.
Yeah.
Like she must like the works must make her build up her appetite. So she went in.
No.
She going at the pot.
Yeah.
Going at the pot. Eat 2 more dumpling. I think it was 2 more dumpling and some more of the chicken. Because it was still on the stove. He didn't never get to pack up the stuff.
Yeah.
So the next morning, she leaves straight from him go work. I didn't text her and say, I don't think this is gonna work.
we text us. What?
I don't think this is gonna work.
Yeah.
So she said, oh, I missed a very important part of the story.
Yeah.
When he must share the food for dinner, he said, is that enough? You want more? She said, no, this is good. This is going to be important. Because after he said the text and said, this isn't going to work out, she said, what are you talking about? The man said, this morning I was cleaning up the place. Why did you go back in the pot and you told me you was okay? Like, why did you go? So she said, when she realized what he was talking about, she texted him and said, I never know people to be so petty over food. And she said she buy groceries and leave it on him doorstep and put it. But I understood where he was coming from. This is your first time coming to my house. How you feel so comfortable to go into my pot?
No, me understand.
I don't feel.
Me understand the 2 of them.
The second thing for me, the man goodly have him leftovers for carry go work. I wasn't going to pot no more dumpling, no left, and he just mess up his whole vibe.
I understand that, but year one now. Me agree with him. We know that comfortably at the first time you come here, you're gone in I'm a pattern and them something that a little bit too much. However, with all due respect, man, you bring woman go your yard and then you feed her and you jump up in her belly. Worse if she get a good sort out and thing. And then you there asleep after and she wake up her hungry depend and she go take out 2 more dumpling and thing. Oh God, man, then that can't be true.
Brother.
I think me would have a problem. Would I notice it like, oh really and thing and whatever, but she go take 2 dumpling. Yeah, all right, well, and you see, she never give me the run and then go take 2 more dumplings.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut
No.
up.
When at that time when I make time, I say, hey, you never run the front for me. Go take 2 more dumpling. You know, I give me my dumpling. Don't come back on me
First of
yard.
all,
Don't come
the
back
next
on me
thing that
yard.
got me upset. You as a woman, remember, first date, first impression.
Mhm.
You as a woman eat 5 dumpling in a one night. Do you work on a construction site, girl?
Well, you know, but we have had this conversation before. Me tell you, no,
Yes, many
can me
times.
tell you, say, me no know, me da feel a little bit uncomfortable with a 5 dumpling woman, you know.
Especially the first day.
First day, now you slap her
That
5
is so ridiculous.
No, that's so petty, don't it? Me no know, me not think
I don't
that.
care. You know,
Yeah.
even ask you, does she work on a site?
Me no know.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
No, but
man,
I think don't first impression is lasting impression, but don't come on too strong. I think her going into the pot, not only going into the pot and eating 5 dumpling in 24 hours is coming on too strong. That's too much.
So
It might
even if she hungry, she not to eat so much. Eh?
dumpling. What the hell?
But
Here's somebody maybe the dumpling them liquor.
no, but
Use a big bag.
then they don't know say Sato can make you hungry for true, you know. Let me tell
Dumpling
you something.
ragga. Why
me
she
no
never
know-
eat the finger banana? Why she never eat the finger banana?
You need to stop right now, because you're gonna make distinction between the food. Them like seriously.
Yes, I am.
No.
Yes, I am.
Food are food. If you're not say she not eat the food, go in a pot, don't go in a pot. But you can't make distinction. No, you should have take out the Irish and the dasheen where you take it dumpling
Yes.
for. That don't look good. Me don't want a woman who
Somebody's
come in a pot to
alright.
take out
See
dumpling and thing.
somebody say something.
Well, I would have stayed with you if you take a chocho and the breadfruit. But me not stay with the car dumpling you take. Like seriously? It doesn't matter.
No, that's just me as a woman. I don't feel like no woman supposed to eat 5 dumplings. But that aside, see somebody say that's why you are come on my yard because you're not come style me over no dumpling. It's not it never style her, you know. Him just I don't think this is gonna work out. And I don't blame him because for the first impression you went in my pot. I just feel like that's very invasive. Like, all right, you know, if I go by somebody's house, even if it's a friend, I cannot open the fridge.
No, I'm going to show you other thing too, yeah? And this, whatever. And this is just my perspective. I could be wrong. You see, when you sleep with somebody the first time, you get a feel of them, you know, literally and psychologically. Literally and psychologically. You see, if that connection that they did in another way, they were sort out connect with him a certain way, it wouldn't matter to him.
He probably wouldn't have bothered him.
It wouldn't matter to him how much dumpling she get him. But I say, you know, say you need to come back, maybe cook some more dumpling when you can come back and things like that.
As a joke.
She never, you know, me not think she did have that forget me not sort out the and thing and whatever. Because
somebody said the man a mama man.
No,
I'm not gonna push it that far.
But me can't listen to me. If him and I sort out the first time, and the thing with him and member after that sort out is to get back in 2 dumpling.
No, I don't think. I think.
No.
Do you know? I can literally go by a friend house. Me and you friends for years, and maybe this is the first time I go by your house.
Yeah.
I do not. If you say you want something to drink, go in the fridge. I am not going in your fridge. I just feel like it's so invasive.
Yeah.
So for her now, this is your first time going by this guy, and you're going in pot. I feel like you're coming on too strong.
But that's a common decency, you know, particularly with we, you know. Y'all have some things that me did have to adjust to, or me I could bring in some other people. You have some things that me did have to. Well, you see, when we grew up, for example, in a Jamaica, I don't know if your parents them there. You know, sit down on people's bed when you go out the yard, you know.
Never. Up to this day. When I was in college and them do it, I see people doing it. I'm like, don't sit on my bed. What are you doing?
It was the weirdest thing for me when I come out and I see people just come and you could sit on my bed. I mean, would he, you know? And I did have to adjust to it, and after a while it coming like nothing. But I say some of this is cultural too. But in terms of proper etiquette, they're culturally defined. There's some things that are proper etiquette in a one space and then whatever and this and that. And as some notice say, you know, I always tell people say, enough of the things them with them so-called more advanced people are beat before. We are so far ahead of them with hygiene, cleanliness, and certain boundaries and things like that. And we are way ahead. People over here, them tell them every day. When me travel, me realize Jamaicans are super clean when it comes to hygiene and things or whatever. I've traveled and know them something and certain rules and whatever. You know, you don't come sit on somebody's bed like that and whatever. We're not joining that something that, but you know, I get used to it and thing and whatever. And I adjust, you know. Oh, well, I was 23 though. She gone. It look like she take herself down or something. Anyway, interesting convo. I like them look a convo, yeah, I see, man. I hope you enjoy them too, you know, because sometimes we just get to in conversation, you know. It's like 23 come and drop the reasoning there, them look at thing them. Greetings. Hello. Well, we're not wasting no time, you know. If we bring up somebody and we're not hear them, we keep it moving, you know. Anybody who need to chat right now, come up in the chat or if you know over YouTube or Facebook, want to see the number, make the call. All right.
Well, go on, Raga.
Then you know family where I say.
Pick up yourself, the man, I don't know.
You see it.
Yeah, you know, in that Tennessee, I go and easy myself, you know.
Yeah, which part of the Tennessee?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Remember, we meeting at the supermarket and we that chat today, look at the other me and you. Yeah, man.
Which supermarket? Stop and Shop?
Nah, man, in time meeting at Walmart, man.
Every time when I do me this, you know, I go like a una alone me meet. Every time when I do me this, you know, go like a una alone me meet. You know, me meet wholly, but anywhere me go, me meet people. You know, particularly that you me meet wholly, but Walmart. Every time I go in a Walmart, man, me meet about 200 people. I'm gonna be honest with you. Me not too like a Walmart, you know why? Me can never come out there, man.
Most Jamaican
Most Jamaican work at Walmart. Plus the Walmart where they near me are the one over Green Acres and thing. I be a Jamaican in there. I
never beat the one.
All right, the Walmart and the BJ's over there. Anytime I go over there, I just make up my mind. You're gonna be in there for a while because you know, I'm busy. I have to be polite to people when they meet you, you know. So in there's a whole heap of people I meet, man. So sometimes when they meet me, I say, Raga, you remember me, man? I meet it here upon the road in New York City. I'm like, serious?
Yeah. I'm in there, Florida now. Me there, Tennessee, me there now, you know.
See, cool, man.
Yeah, man.
But you say you know they're Florida now?
Yeah, me there, Tennessee now.
Well, the Walmart, the one where they meet me with a Walmart there.
In Florida, the man.
You know, say you're wicked. Well, on it. You're wicked. So which year that? This is before 20.
Last year, man.
Last year in Florida. Walmart in Florida. Which part of Florida?
Yeah, I know. This is due to our work, you know. So me that pass by, I see, I stop and I say, yeah, go walk on, man, Raga, yeah, did it.
Oh, okay.
That reason with them, man. I mean that reason with them, man. I with that talk about, you know, my wife and sitting and thing and the other say, what the things you do for you when you really you know, appreciate and me that show your vibes and yeah say, you know, so me think I go say enthusiasm and them thing there and them thing there and them thing there. Me I say, you know, but I am man, I see him, man. I see him like a man.
Well, that is what I do because my work never done, you know. Anytime anywhere me there, you know, people approach me, whether even online, people send me things all the while. But when me up on the road too, and whether I want to talk to you about something and thing and whatever.
You stop and really, you know, you spend a little while and reason with me as a man, you know, and say, yo, man to man, you know, just reason. I saw you think, you know, you when you have a reason about a lady, you know, make sure you say the good things then because she do the good thing too, you know. So
well, yeah, because sometimes people will bring problem and I focus on the problem. And then one of the things what I do, I say, after me listen, I say, okay, what are some of the good things about this lady and this person here, you know? Because sometimes people will get, you know, something bad will happen and people just are focused on, it's just a thing, you know. People are focused on the bad thing and it's like them forget the, you know, the good things about the person or whatever because they might get too much attention to the bad things. So that is important that sometimes when problems come up, we need to remind ourselves of the good things where somebody have, you know. So anyway, big up yourself, man. See?
I mean, Raga, man, every time, man, you don't know, man, make sure somebody come, man. You come over here often, because it seems like me follow you, you know. Let me see. Make sure somebody follow you, Raga.
What you mean? Over TikTok?
Yeah, man, right? That's some
Well,
man.
Listen, I am here Mondays to Thursdays from after 6 till like up to 10 o'clock. From Mondays to Thursdays, I'm there after 6 to 10 o'clock. All right? Well, I have to talk in my phone here. Yeah.
I want to drop at least 20 lion for your site for a year done, you know. So
no, but
I make sure say
give me them jail talk, then I'm looking be a talk. A clown no bad man. How about 20 lion and all right,
lion. What's that, Raga? You see me watch?
Give me a lion right now.
No, I'm not gonna start drop them from June, go down.
You know it's a fool you take bad man for. You know it's
No. I'm big and serious vibes, man. I think I'm do regular one.
Alright.
Raga,
John when rating about
20. Basco this man.
About 20 lion you gotta get right now, Raga, cause you know your ratings. Alright, drop one out of 20 right now. Raga, you want to see what we know March. Alright. Sorry, come about June here. So about June, and we see where we can go. And you may not get a lion, you may get a little kitten, but it just a start. Yeah?
Don't do that, Raga. Don't do
that. All right, that's the word, man. Big up yourself. Right, safety, man. Cool.
Big up on yourself. Big up with all that people, you know?
Proper. It goes so, man.
Connect.
Thanks. I want me to tell you, Raga, you know, so we know you're there now and thing. Just know, say, you know, you know where you have luck right now. You have your 20 lion luck right now, Raga. Know that here. 20 lion. I go send on in and the gift or whatever. So what you say? Give me one lion right now. Well, you are going, Raga. I'm not training no. You may say, sir, come about June, July, so go down there, so, you know, and think how we see what we can do, you understand? We start with a little kitten and one, and then look at dog, the little teddy bear, and we see we can build up to a lion. That's what I say. Don't worry yourself, man, but your 20 lion lock and seal, know that. Basco, you deal with it now. I want to you know, we think heavy around here. We say dirty money, I want to we lock off this in a Raga. You're good, man. You hear me right now? Don't even worry about the lion, you know. When we're done with it, you have every animal out of the jungle. Every animal, you have lion, giraffe, elephant, jaguar, tiger. Raga, you're good. Don't worry yourself, man. See? Jungle, we say. Lion and the whole works. When we're done give lion gift or whatever, Disney have to go call you and say, oh, Lion King for you. My God. Jano. Yo, anybody over here, if you're not follow me yet, follow me now. If you're not follow me yet, follow me now. See? If you're not follow me yet, follow me now over TikTok. Right? If you're over YouTube, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe now. If you're watching over YouTube, I ain't not subscribed to my channel yet. Subscribe now. All right, people do remember, say, it's all about the Jamaica Culturation coming up. You see, the Jamaica Culturation, all who want to come on a trip there with we, right? Make sure say go over tamframtravel.com and thing and whatever. Jamaicans and people affiliated with Jamaica, if you have, you know, you're a Jamaican descendant and you want to really learn about your culture, learn about Jamaica and enjoy Jamaica at the same time, this is a trip for you. It's a culturecation, right? So you're learning about your culture, and you learn, and you're going to enjoy Jamaica. We're going to do some fun stuff, and you're going to do some cultural stuff. And the cultural stuff, they're going to be energetic and engaging and thing at the same time. You understand? Because Jamaican culture, by definition, is like that. Even the intellectual stuff and the thing and whatever, it's fun. I am an anthropologist. Anthropologists, they study culture. My area of expertise, I'm a Jamaicanist, right? I taught Caribbean culture at the University of the West Indies and Jamaican culture in the Department of Sociology, Psychology, and Social Work in the Faculty of Social Sciences. Yeah, we're qualified. We're good like that. That me, I'm a doctorate in I think so. This is about the Jamaica culturecation, right? And this is from July 25th, Saturday, July 25th to August 3rd, Saturday, July 25th to August 3rd, Saturday, July 25th to August 3rd. So on the culture side, we're going to go over to, we're going to give the events. We're talking about the events now, right? So we have a thing we're going to do with the Arawaks, the Tainos, and early Jamaica. Now, many of you may think you know about this and thing like that. But, the way we are going to do it right here, so Raga Shanti, the chaperone, your guide and thing, and whatever, plus the experts them in a Jamaican thing. We're going to explore the earliest chapter of Jamaica's history by learning about the Arawaks, also known as the Taino people, the island's first inhabitants, discover how they live, farm, cassava, fish the surrounding waters, and develop the vibrant spiritual and cultural life long before the European contact. You're going to hear what Dirty Columbus did say when he meet them, right? Columbus look on the Arawaks them and the correct them, say they are so free from greed and materialism. They're so timid and kind and pleasant. They are ripe for subjugation and for slavery, right? And subsequently, they were, in a virtual genocide on the Tainos, aka Arawaks, in terms of European diseases, and slave them. This is what nice people get. The first inhabitants of Jamaica, they were nice, and people take them niceness for weakness. Dirty Columbus, so yesterday people, them there, they are praised. All wicked genocidal man and whatever, we're going to contextualize that in the Jamaican context, you see? I think then we're going to go over Seville, Great House and Heritage Park and thing, because I want to understand the history of Jamaica in the context of slavery, wealth, and colonial power. Okay, and we will explore how European colonial powers built immense wealth through plantation slavery while reshaping the island's social and political structures. And me have to quietly explain to you how those structures still exist in Jamaica today. Jamaica is not a poor country. It's that it's a post-colonial society. And believe it or not, those structures still exist today. And them people that control the money. I'm going to explain to you how them control the money, how they work in concert with the government, irrespective of whether JLP or PNP, and how they amass wealth, how them keep wealth in the family through the way them married and things like that and so forth. I'm going to explain them something that you know, all right? Then we are going to look on how, the foundation of African labor into the huge economy. We shut off Jamaica in the world and thing, which is the sugarcane and rum economy and industry. We are go over Appleton Estate for learn about how Jamaica's global reputation for rum and sugar is deeply rooted in the labor of our enslaved ancestors, African ancestors who cultivated sugarcane and the vast plantation. We're going to do that in a very real way. But we are going to drink your rum too. Who want to drink rum? If you're not drinking rum, you're not drinking rum, but we are tasting rum. I personally like, let me be careful. Me drink J-Ray, on occasion. I'm not a drinker, but me is a Baileys man. But me drink J-Ray, But Appleton rum smoother, I like smooth, I think so we're going to experience some of that. Then we want to carry up a Charlestown Maroon community to learn about the descendants of Africans who escaped slavery and established independent settlements in Jamaica's mountainous interior. And we're going to go on the nanny side of thing and whatever scene. And I'm just fascinated with the Charlestown Maroons because the African retentions and thing, the foundations of who we are as Jamaicans, Black Jamaicans and thing. And this, so it's still, but it's still very potent and strong in some parts of the country. It's just not celebrated, it's not recognized, it's not acknowledged as much as it should be. Okay, and you have people up there, they still speak the original African language where the Akan peoples, them who came as, enslaved people to Jamaica and thing, in particular, Twi, which is spoken in Ghana primarily. I'm going to Ghana in 2 weeks with a group and think every year I bring a group over there. And may I go in 2 weeks, now, may I bring another group over there. So you want to go up there and just see all of these African retentions upper Charles, upper Charlestown Maroon community, okay? Then we're gonna go to a Rastafari indigenous community and thing like that, and thing ding, and we're gonna explore Rasta philosophy, spirituality, and resistance ideology, and explain to you how that was operationalized in the Jamaican collective cultural identity, and how you are live by that right now. You don't even know you're doing. You don't even know you're doing. It's a Rasta you get it from, right? I think there's a lot of that going on, and then on the culture side, finally, we're carrying over a Kumina drumming session over in St. Thomas, which is what I am absolutely excited about. But this is my favorite, by the way, I'm telling you right now, the Kumina sacred tradition session, and then explain to you what I'm going. So we don't have nothing to be ashamed right there. So in fact, we have so much to be proud of there in terms of, because Kumina is fascinating in Jamaica's heritage. You know why? Kumina, Jamaica have several folk forms, right? Some I want to know, in terms of African retentions. Gary Benta over in the West, we have Brookings and thing and whatever. We have Quadrille, we have Dinky Mini and all them sound. But the interesting thing about Kumina, most of those other things them come from West Africa. The interesting thing about Kumina, it came from the Congo region. It's a Congolese thing. And it was brought over to Jamaica by enslaved people who were never enslaved. Right? It's like on their way to Jamaica, slavery was abolished. So by the time them jump at Jamaica, slavery abolished and things. So even though slavery was formally abolished, they still have colorization and discrimination occurring on the Black peoples in the island. They were able to practice their culture in its purity. And that is why Kumina and Dinky Mini, but Kumina primarily, is long been understanding as a Jamaican folk form that has the strongest African retention. And of course, with the demonization of everything Africa, targeted, designed in a way to make the Black people feel less about themselves. So we end up across one another. But you're black and ugly like and all these things and whatever and this and that. The part of that process was to demonize everything African. And I saw when those enslaved people were brought over to St. Thomas region and so forth, and that is why St. Thomas became known as the Obeah Parish. Because the white Europeans, them who had indoctrinate them, the Black people, them for engage in this self-hatred, which is to hate everything that is organically you, i.e. African. So the more African the thing, the more we end up at hate it. So the people them who have the strongest African retention, who were the free people them who come over, they weren't enslaved. And then we get the worst thing because we basically operationalize the script that was instilled in us and thing, part of the whole collective self-hatred thing where they go on. And I saw St. Thomas come and get the beating. Right? But when you in a Kumina session, me know say enough for the drumming nice, but me feel say the best drumming, the best traditional drumming from Jamaica is Kumina. You cannot listen Kumina drumming and stay still. You cannot listen Kumina drumming and stay still. So I'm going to go one Kumina drumming session and thing like that. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Because you juggle with them. Mr. Washbelly, you juggle with and things. So who can come on that trip? You only need to contact me fast. 516-500-0210. 516-500-0210. 516-500-0210. But then we're going to have some fun too. we're going on a catamaran boat party, right? A catamaran boat party, right? And we're going to sail along Jamaica's stunning coastline aboard a lively catamaran while enjoying music, dancing, and breathtaking ocean views. And we are going to dance and enjoy ourselves. And by the way, when you go up on them trippy and thing and you're having fun and whatever happens on the trip, stay up on the trip. Okay, so who want meet who and know who. But this is also a trip for family. So if you want to come and bring kids, that's fine. That's cool, right? Because we're going to be staying at Rio in Ocho Rios and thing, which is a very nice hotel. Also for family and kids and things. So we're also going to White River tubing. We're going to float gently down the refreshing White River on an inner tube as lush tropical scenery surround you. It is really nice, you know. So you experience Jamaica in its fullest. You have fun and thing. You look at bathing suit and thing. And if such and such kind of fat and you don't want too much distraction, you put your little thing over it and cover it. And you know, want to do the thing and whatever you want and whatever this and that. And you just absorb Jamaica. Just absorb Jamaica. So see, we go over Dungeon Falls and thing. We go over Dungeon Falls and sitting and we're going to climb the world famous Dungeon Falls. And, you know, because some people say as popular as it is, they've never been there and thing. We're going to riverside cooking. And again, riverside cooking is a thing in Jamaica. It's nice. Yeah. And you simply go to the riverside and you cook and we do these kind of, you know, kind of country vibe riverside thing and whatever thing. It's fun. And then we'll go over Boston Bay Jerk Heritage to check out the Jerk Heritage there. You're going to learn about how this internationally famous cuisine came about, which again is tied to our ancestors and the ones who escaped from the slave plantations and were living in the mountains of Jamaica, and them catch the animal them up there. When them roast them pan the pimento we named them because that reduced the smoke. Cause you don't want too much smoke, and then the people are gonna identify where they and come capture your back and whatever. And the indirect result of it was that the pimento would season the meat to in a particular way, you know, and get a particular taste and thing. And over years and decades and centuries and thing with other seasoning and whatever, the whole jerk experience emerged from Jamaica, and now it is internationally recognized and thing like that and whatever. Then we're going to go to some other places. We want to carry on a ganja farm. You could go to whichever event you want, or you can stay. If you don't want to go to an event, that's fine. But we want to go over one ganja farm to understand the politics of ganja in Jamaica and you know, the development surrounding it in terms of how it is now being exported from Jamaica, and who is benefiting from those exporting and thing, and who used to be, you know, persecuted for it and thing like that. So there's much for us to learn there and think it's going to be. And of course, we're going to have a party to an island something there. It's an exciting trip. It's 9 days and it is at a very, you know, nice hotel. So, you know, a nice little chain, but we're in our range of reasonable price for no and thing. So I want you to go over to tamfamtravel.com and check it out. Tamfamtravel.com. tamfamtravel.com. Now, you're going to see some prices there. Let me be honest and say to you, some of those prices, they may go up a little bit and thing, you know, but it's in your interest to lock your spot as soon as possible, because we're going with this gas thing and the war something and the fuel and them something there is like the airfare, them, it's crazy. And even the hotel too and whatever. And you know, a fuel make them have to pay lighter or whatever and thing like that. So, you know, but just go to tamfamtravel.com, tamfamtravel.com and check it out. You will see the Jamaica Culturecation. You will see also the Thailand trip that we're doing in December and thing. It might be too late for some of you to do the Ghana trip, but if you have your money, you can come. The Ghana trip is in 2 weeks and thing like that. But the one that I'm telling you about right now is the Jamaica Culturecation, because those spots are going and you want to lock your spots there as soon as you can. Send me a text if you're interested. Again, it is 516-500-0210, 516-500-0210, 516-500-0210. Why don't I say that one more time? 516-500-0210. The Jamaica Culturecation with Ragashanti and the Tom Farmers and thing. I want you to go on this trip. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to feel good. Remember, just like other cultures, when you learn more about your history and your heritage and your culture, you feel better about yourself. People who feel better about themselves are more successful in life in general, and they're impervious to many of the customary, conventional, traditional attacks that still exist in this year 2026, and think that serve the interests of those who have long sought to control the collective minds of the people of the South, the global South, which is the brown and black peoples and things like that. So this is good for you in that sense, and you have a lot of fun doing it too. You juggle with Ragashanti, Miss Cherry Wash Belly. Seeing 516-500-0210, 516-500-0210, 516-500-0210. If you want to go on this trip, you need to contact me as soon as possible to lock your spot on it. Because we're not going to woolly for people where we can't manage. All right? Link me. 516-500-0210, 516-500-0210. Send me a text. See? We is our day here. More big up people them over YouTube. Everything is everything. Wait there. Jagans back in the place. Wagwan, brother. Big up yourself in a Jagans. Me see you, man. Bless up yourself, man. Right? A foundation in them there, Jagans and thing, real boss them there, original Tom Farmer them there, You see it. Big up yourself, Jagans and thing. All right? Rummy and me see you. Craig Tan, me see you. Black Diamond, Tattoo Studios, large up, everything is everything. Bernadine, Bernie Burn. Merlin, watch Merlin, Cross is Merlin, she a NC too, so we have to beat her too, one Merlin. She and Joan Legore, she a NC too, you understand? NC people, who want to come beat her people and thing and whatever, for them things set and thing. Bobby T, big up yourself, all good as large up and thing. Chris, Sandra Jenkins, you're living in Belgium. Look at you doing your thing, all right? Cookie Man stress large up. Tal, large up. Everything is everything. What you right now? I could see if anybody else there so forward and thing, I see what go on, Okay, anybody who have thing, give me the call if you're up on the YouTube or the, the YouTube or the Facebook side. You see the number, give me the call and make a chat. Anything you need to talk about. See, Cheryl Bless large up. Or if you're up on the TikTok side, set up a thing in the box, send up in the box and thing and whatever. Yeah, and say what I want to say upon any relationship issue. Let's hear it or any mix-up issue and thing. Once a big respect to all of the people who contribute me soon and thing, I go and look a gift them and all them something there and think. Some not too bad on about that. All right. All good as I say, why it keeps freezing. That not have nothing to do with me. Me I telling you, that is a TikTok thing. That not have nothing to do with me. Right? Because I've invested in so much over here that, like, even when it go bad, me can't even know because everything balance up over here. Like, crazy bandwidth, crazy memory, the whole works and thing. But TikTok go through a thing and whatever, and it freeze sometime and sitting and whatever, That's not on me though. All right. And I'm me a cause that here a TikTok. Right? Go drape up TikTok and kick with them foot and all these things and whatever, And yeah, we just want to say big respect to the Canadian them and thing with them pop down food and them pop down cooking and them pop down sort out and thing. We still I pray for them and whatever, and we still wish, improvement and rehabilitation and growth on the part of the Canadians with the limitations in their expressions of intimacy and pleasure and thing. See, I'm gonna run for beat the Canadian over here, you know. What? What you mean what you know about us and whatever? Me read all of them something I hear about this something them. And that me I tell you, yeah. I'm reading all of them things I know about them is all good as. Yeah, know that here. Watch ya savage things and whatever roll out with Canada flag. When I look for some people, you know, when I look. We're not looking. Anyway, who want forward right I know, because even though you know body you don't know a ligaments and thing, I'm gonna go find something to do me have work for do and all them thing or whatever. Just stop it. You can't read Canadian. No, but big up the Canadian them do, you know, because when I say if I want the liberty about certain people about liberty and I take step with the Canadian them, I'm gonna support that, you know. Me say full support to the Canadian them and thing, and just know that here I'm a love how to unite and stand up to a guy. I love that something there. Big up on yourself, yeah. Right? Yeah. People, what a principle, you know. You have enough Canadian, you know, them now come over here. Some are out of fear, you know, but even before the fear part come in for some, most of them will not come out of principle and them say, go from here, somebody come out disrespect people, we're not going to spend no money with you. I don't rank them. Would I do the same too? I don't rank them. Yeah. And you know, say certain industries and certain states, them I feel it, you know. Nevada, Florida, and certain liquor industry and some other industry when the Canadian say, I hear we say, you know, like we and your style we. You know what? Breeze we. And a certain ballings are going, you know. And then you know, say certain guy goes so boom, bang, bang, bing, and say them are going to do so and so. And your man will run the thing up there now and whatever, you know. Him just quietly make, you know, certain people know certain things, you know, and them just kind of ease off and back off, you know. I love how he move, you know. The Canadian leader, you know. Him, they don't load up thing, you know. The man just go around and put certain things in order quietly and neatly and do what he need to do as a leader and whatever, you know. I don't even load up anything and whatever. But may I tell you, say, in terms of the long game, right, yeah, so, you watch. You give him about 3, 4, 5 years from now and you're going to start, see. Certain people who think them big and strong like that, them are go certain, you know? You know what I mean, though? Yeah. Greetings.
No clothes, Raga.
You know, say you always tell me about my no clothes and whatever, this and that. You have clothes?
2 piece.
It's a 2 piece. Yeah, be careful how you beat people, but see the unstable connection. I don't know what them are talking about, I don't mind.
One.
Yeah, go on talk. Yeah.
One when me wear go out and one when me wear in my yard.
All right, judging clothes and going out clothes, don't.
Yes.
See, so
Raga,
talk to me.
me did run going at the kitchen and me area say, men, you can't angle that. What you did I say about the men? Me come here have something for address, you know. But me just want to hear what you did I say about the man, them. When you say, men, you can't angle that. Like,
Well, it's a couple of things. Well, the first part is, well, just to be concise, the first part is that I am just suggesting to the men, like, don't think that the women are doing something bad or them being shady or whatever when they don't want to explain their sexual history or whatever. I tell you what them did enjoy in the past. Because a lot of men think say them can angle it, but most men cannot angle it. Right? So if a woman tell them the truth, we say, okay, all right, since me and my man attack, me tell him about that time when the man did shell me out and the thing they turn up and whatever this. So because women know how men are going to react when them hear that. The woman them may get funny and I do a kind of balancing act when man asks them about them past. But some men may incorrectly go interpret that like she's being shady or whatever and think. But Some of the time she's not being shady. She's trying to protect you, the man, and protect the relationship because she knows that, she gonna tell you the truth. You're not gonna be able to angle it, and you're gonna get insecure. Most men are insecure about them something there with the woman, Because if the woman tell us, no, me I tell us something there with that boy, the boy have a 9.5 inches body there. Me say when him lean it and slant it, me lose my mind. Me come, so tail and thing and whatever. Oh, you think a man gonna do it if a woman tell him that? Him can't manage it. You understand? And then the other part now when me as a man for stop though, is when them a start out to ask a woman who are the best this you ever have. Don't do it. Don't ask the woman if are the best you ever have, because very often it's not the best you ever have. Right? And women, more than men, will appreciate good sex, but look for more things beyond sex which you gonna really like in a man. So enough woman not there with the man and don't want there with the man who give them the best sex. So don't go ask them about that. Let me say that again. Enough woman don't want to there with the man. Them can remember the best sex on the man, but because the best sex maybe one boy who was just cavalier and they go to man with weed and just whatever and this and that. But it's the best sex, but another man that she want there with. So don't ask a woman that and whatever, because you cannot angle the truth. Anyway, she gonna tell her the truth. And then now, if you Indian and said, if I not the best sex this you ever have, or I ask her point, is this the best sex you ever have? Why if she said no, what gonna happen? Right? You and your body are gonna get immediately depressed right away and things like that. So man of ask woman them something there. That me did that say.
And then you Raga Shantia tell me say me find a man now, a good man right now.
Yeah.
And me was a go-goer over 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And me meet my man now, me change my life story.
Right.
And me go tell the man my past.
Of course, yes, you should.
Why?
Why?
Me bury my past. Me bury that Raga. Me change, brother. I don't have to know my past, Raga.
Listen,
Who want
alien.
dig it up and find it and tell him I feed them business. Me not tell him nothing.
You not tell him nothing.
Me not tell him nothing. My past is my past. And the future we are deal with now.
So if you used to do go and sell chun when you do go when you get lap dance and thing and whatever, and you do and you did do that for 5-10 years and thing, and then you stop it 5 years ago and you're there with that man. You don't think say in this day and age, and I like in the past, this day and age, social media, cell phone and thing and where, in terms of where people used to live and be isolated in a particular region, that not exist anymore. Foreign coming like no, everybody there everywhere. You don't think that there's a likelihood that man going one day find out say you used to do that if you and him there permanently?
Well, make him find out if I want that is my past, Raga. That may I say. So who want dig it up and tell him or go find it when me fling it and give him it, I feed them business. My past is my past.
All right, let me ask you something.
Done right there, so.
All right, let me ask you something. Suppose you're there with a man, right? And 5 years ago, and you love the man, and you and him are going. And 5 years ago, him stop something when he used to do, and him did do that for 10 years. For 10 years, him did a sex off goat and donkey in him community. For 10 years, him a sex goat. Where you laugh at? Listen to me.
Raga, why you ask?
Listen to me. No, don't argue me about women. Why I ask them? I ask you a question. So if him used to sex off goat and donkey for 10 years and thing, and then he come there with you, with him donkey goat hood, right? Him donkey goat hood, him hood we're going a donkey and goat and whatever. So if he keep that from you and don't tell you, don't.
Him change.
No,
Him
what?
change, Raga.
Listen to me. Me not ask you if you change or if him change. Me just ask you, say.
change.
Me not ask you about the change. I'm not talking
don't
to you about
want
the
know
change.
him past. I don't want to know him past. Me don't want to know him past.
You want a
People
man who has
pass
sex
and
off
people
donkey.
pass.
You want a man who has sex
People
off donkey
pass
and
is
goat.
people
Me
pass.
say, if a man has sex off donkey and goat for 10 years and come there with you and put the same donkey goat body in you and whatever, you don't want him to tell you. You know, but I don't want you laugh.
Raga,
Stop laugh.
raga.
Stop laugh. So after you hear say all this time you boom off the donkey go up body and thing, you go cool with that. Where you laugh at?
Raga,
Answer me,
raga,
man.
you always put me on some difficult spot.
No,
Raga.
but a raga you talk to, so if you ever come with the argument,
He was a donkey man.
yeah.
Me nah go deal with it. But from me on to a raga. And the man fast at him train. He could wash off now. A clean wood me and get now.
A clean
Good
would you get.
clean.
Wha-
Yeah.
So even after you find out, so the people them come tell us, I Miss Lady, your man when you're there with enough for 1 year now, you know. A beer donkey and goat him used to sort out and what you stay with him though.
Me a stay with him them too enough. Why them go dig up the man pass and come tell him? Why? I must say me a live good life with the man.
What?
Why no go dig up the man pass and come tell me? Me a live good life now in Oregon. With the man in the same donkey man in a.
Listen to me, you can't avoid bad mind in a life. You can't complain about it, but you can't avoid it.
Me a live good life. So why
Listen
you
to me.
want come tell me about the man?
Listen to me, don't ask why. Understand that if society sees something that going good for you, a lot of people going to celebrate you and be happy for you, and some people going to find some way for want to sabotage your thing. That is just life.
Me no want hear raga because raga, you see all the little saga going with the entertainer them. Me and your friend no raga and things used to go on with me and you. Not really sex things, you know. Me know you
Right. Mhm.
deeds and you understand me what you used to do and them something and me and you kick up. Now and me I go bossy tell the world that no nice. That don't nice. Make we argue about what we are arguing. Nobody dig up the past what me used to do from what me never used to do. All that drop in.
Elaine, me agree with you, you know. People can't tell you, you know. A couple years ago, you know, me and some people kick off and whatever, and there was one person there, and them reel out everything when me did say to them in a private. And then there's one person, me come from, and me say, yo, Mr. Man, you forgot say you tell me about this. And me say, you know something, now go there and put your thing out there. I mean, I tell you about some serious private thing where him tell me. And I come out and I say, Mr. Man, I say, me and you did a reason when we did good, like, I did rate you as my virgin and thing. And I see you reel out and you tell everything when me did tell you. And I say, you forgot, say, you tell me about this, wife, mother, brother. I'm say, now put your thing out there. I'm just left it there. So I said, that's me. But I understand, say, the world, I saw the world work, though. You have people out there just so them stay. You can't avoid that.
Raga, right now, me I take in your show, me and you kick up, and me stop watch your show. Anybody move to you and them something. Me I say, me just stop watch Raga show. Me not have to go in on no details.
Well, I saw me stay too.
Me not have to go in on no details. Me just stop watching show and I eat that.
Elaine, let me tell you
Move on
something.
to a next
You have
stop.
people in a entertainment who don't like me. I have people who me and them did good. Me can't tell you how many times me send work to people who them just don't like Raga, or me and them did good and we follow. And me send work to them. And me say, no, this is the right person for what you want to do, not me. And me say, this is them contact. All me ask you if you do, don't tell them say it's me send you over there for hire them. I don't want them. Right? So me tell them say, and you know much time people say, boy, you know, so me really rate you for that though. And whenever I say, no, I just some stay. Right? It's not even, you know me, I say, yeah. You know, but
me no want in a no big crowd, you know, Raga. The big circle thing no work out.
but Elaine, me not lie, you know. Me not want no woman. Me not want to ask the unnecessary question when me not need for ask for a woman. You see what I say? But if a woman, all right, me know one woman, say, she tell me, say, the best come she ever have is from one Philippine man make she have the best come she ever have. I mean, I said, wait. Me say, Philippine? I said, boy, I'm surprised. I want him to swipe because the thing is that them, you know, them not really have nobody. And she said, no, nobody do it. I mean, I said, what you mean? And she said, let me tell you what the man do. The man come in with one bucket with live fish. Me say, what? He said, one bucket with some live fish. A fish then a little bit, about middle size. And she said, the man hold on the fin on the top of the fish. Right? And she said, the man put the fish in her back way. Not front way, They put it in her something, And them freaky thing people them are going on. And she said when the man let go a fish, man, and the fish are flat or so and whatever, she said she come till she fall. She said, cause when the fish are going so and are going with she said she come. And him know if you do him thing and whatever and ray and all these things and whatever, So you are telling me no. So if me there with that woman now, me not appreciate if she say, yeah, say a man they put fish up in my fish. And did I just say that? Fish up in my fish. Well, so if you think that she's that is something where she's supposed to reasonably tell me say she didn't do whatever.
That's a simple thing. That's just like yeah, man.
But you say that's a
fish
simple thing. A simple
Yeah,
thing.
man,
that,
a fish.
yeah, that's a fish in a fish.
No, in
No,
our fish.
fish in a So you wouldn't want to know if the man did a sort of goat and donkey before you.
No,
You don't
no.
want to know. And then if you find out, you're going to stay with the goat and donkey body, correct?
Yes, he can that clean up, that
clean
him
up.
clean up that and him change
Oh,
and him a treat me good enough,
yeah.
go to no donkey or no goat again, a alien him a come to.
And then suppose it was like, so you say 5 years later, but suppose like it was like 2 months ago.
Raga, it no matter when I could have even yesterday.
Yes,
Him change.
him
Yes,
change.
a 1
From him
year.
change in space of 1 day, from him change yesterday, you're good here now, no?
Yes,
Okay, all right.
yes. Him stop go to donkey and goat.
Stop, go to donkey and goat and thing. When him
People
a start,
pass, people pass, brother.
all right, when him a start out, now him a hear your voice, I go, as opposed to hearing,
Raga, you always got to get
Wait. A different sound I work, A different sound I work, A different vibes I work,
You don't want nobody pass, Raga. Your pass is your pass. And it's something you have to take it to your grave.
But that is the other thing.
Because, Raga,
Yeah, go on.
sometimes you talk your passing and it end up mash up a relationship,
I tell them that earlier. I say, leave it alone.
Good relation, left it.
No, but what I'm saying is, for the man who, well, a man, in my opinion, I think a man always ask woman more about them past than woman ask man
That
about
is
them
true.
past. That's a one. And two, the way we are conditioned, there's a double standard out there that is unfair to women because women are judged way harshly about their sexual past. And even some of the things that them condemn women for about them sexual past, them actually celebrate man and big up man about this very same thing too when man do it. You understand? So within that context, it is understandable that one woman are gonna be careful about what them reveal to you because you may go judge them and go look upon them certain way that is just unfair. So them no want that. Two, women also know that man very often asks question where they can manage the answer. And that can jeopardize the relationship.
Yeah.
So by necessity, when it comes to them something there, when me start by saying, me say, women are masters of the half-truth. Right? Women are masters of the half-honesty. Right? By necessity. Some of them devious and manipulative and controlling with it. Yeah. But some of them is because them know so one, you the man can manage it. Two, it will jeopardize the relationship, like what you just say, Elaine. So, in an effort to protect the relationship, women go and lie to you. Women are gonna leave out something. Them are gonna give you a different tone, or whatever. You understand? And you can't blame them for that. But don't
And me
ask.
not say lie to you in a raga, just now bring up certain things.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And me hear with another thing now say, like when them are 30 had them a say a 3 man them ever David, and when them are 40 had them a say a 4 man them David.
45 and under. 45 and under. Women, them stay within the range of 3 to 5 man. Once them go up to 45 and under, them stay to the 3 side. Over 45, them stay to the 5 side. But the range in general, the average range is 3 to 5. You may get 2, you may get 6, but the average range where woman claims that them sleep with is 3 to 5 man. Most women are tell lie this so. But it's a lie that is kind of necessary and thing, you know. Because you have women who sleep with 15 man. What?
You look like a me sleep with him most man them.
How much
Because
man?
me a 50 and I 8 me sleep with Pink Floyd me 9.
Well, Pink Floyd, we can't. We know you consider Pink Floyd as a man because at 10 years you juggle with Pink Floyd, but Pink Floyd is a dildo. It's not even. We think Pink Floyd is a vibrator and a dildo. Okay, Pink Floyd is a vibrator and a dildo, so Pink Floyd different. So at 8 man you
counting me in there.
You still counting me?
Yes.
At 8 man you there as 50.
It's a body man.
What?
Yes.
No, Pink Floyd is not a body. What?
You know business what you want to say. Pink Floyd and my body.
Yeah, but well
Yeah,
Pink Floyd is
man
not
and
a.
Pink Floyd make
Well,
9.
at 8 man you're there with, right? And out of the 8 man, them none of them not get it as much as Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd get it the most and thing. But no so.
No, me not say. No, sir, Pink Floyd not get it the most.
You have
Because
one or two out of the 8 will get it more than Pink Floyd?
One
Get it more than Pink Floyd. All right, leave it right there, sir. Leave it right.
Yeah.
So at 8 man. Elaine, what you mean that you get the most? Elaine, you have woman if you ask them right now, so how much money you know? Let me see. You see, once them start, you see, anyway, you ask a woman that, which you shouldn't. But anyway, she go say, she start think about it. You know, she go tell you a lie. Anyway, she say, make she start check. Because once she go flap herself this up, because if she have go start think about it, it means then that it is so many, she have to think about it. Right?
Can't remember.
Right? So she go flap herself this up. But at the same time now, you know, most women, if it's not that many, most women already know how many it is. Right off the bat, if you ask them, how many women want to sleep with? 3, 5, whatever, you know?
Yes,
if I really saw. So it's a catch 22 for them. You know, but any of them go say them a think about it, you know, say I lie, I'm going to tell them whatever. You understand? But Elaine, you have women out there, if them check right, I know them in a like 15, 12, 20.
30.
Yeah, you have some up there in a 30 and thing. You have some them can't remember, they can't remember. Can't remember how much. But them same woman they go tell you about about 4. Yeah, about 4. And when they want to get general with it, them that's about 4.5. Then what you mean by 4.5? Yeah, you did have this guy with eat me, but he never get it. So I'm give him half, you know. Yo!
Oh God!
So you see when them me not ask woman them something there, but if something come up on them say that, me just work with it. You know the other thing where people for work with alien and them thing like that. Women and men, when they must just work with it, no ask no question, no whatever. If you ever get a head as I look at eatings and whatever, when I read and thing and whatever, and the person say, never do this yet, you know, you're the first person I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Raga, me not support you on that one day.
What?
Because me know some me in other league there.
What you mean? We're not which league?
if me fi say, if the man fi say, you know, say Ray, and me say the first me a do it, me know me in the league there.
So what? But if you're in the league, that is a no-brainer. Then nothing other than me talk about the people who are gonna tell lie.
Oh.
But what? No. Me talk about when the people them a tell lie. If the other person are gonna call them out. What I'm saying is, if the person a tell lie and it's obvious to you, so them a tell lie. Don't call them out on it. Just work with it. That is one of the things them when you know for call them out on.
So Raga, suppose that the first that person a go do it and she do it like a professional.
Then that's them always make mistake, Elaine, I have read. But from my reading, you know, when them doing it, then try for trick you at the beginning, you know. And them start teeth up a thing. And you know what that mean when we say teeth up a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So them start teeth up a thing and I go on like them not know what them are doing, you know. But the old lady at them, you know, you say one story come to bump and them I get in and thing and whatever. And them that I get busy and I get wicked with the thing in your mind. You say, blood, can you take man for fooling? What a way you learn fast. What a way you learn fast. You catch on quick.
Why you that say now, Raga? She do it already then.
Oh, you mean? But me say that is not for you for go tell her she do it already. You just work with it, man.
Me no feel say she do it already because that thing is like sucking a finger. Me can practice for my finger. My big finger.
Elaine, you really not get head as you really not get head as you really not have no experience, so because the fact where you chat right you know you look like you really don't know what you say.
So me not can practice for my big finger and say if the time come when me have to do them something there. And so me a go. And my
Elaine,
big finger.
Elaine, that is like saying a man can practice a suck one kneesberry and say, yeah, when the time come for eat pum pum, I can say, yeah, me did a practice for kneesberry and it look nice. You see, I miggle when you kneesberry and I miggle. But like, Elaine, your mother two different sitting that. Right?
So Raga, what if me practice for my big finger and when it come to the time for the first time if you do it, me bad.
No, you can't bad from just your big finger. A two different something that, Elaine. You don't really know what you say. You can't that good and whatever. Unless you're like, you may think you're bad, but you're not bad. Because you see the woman them, I have read the woman them who really bad panic, Elaine. Them know how to like slide them tongue come right down to the thing and whatever. Them know how like all have to flick the scrotum and go around. Them know how to slide up and then go in at the tip and then flick it in at the tip and whatever and then put them mouth over it and then kind of like pop it and come up back at the top and thing and whatever. Them know how to take it out and thing. Them know how to push it in them mouth and make it come out of them jaw yes, and push at them jaw yes, so them know that's something there. Them know how to take it out and look on it and thing like that and then go back and thing. Them know how to lick up under the back part and thing on the edge and circle around and come on. Them know for put them mouth over it, fully over it, but then have them tongue just a flick on the top right and turn the man in a idiot and thing and them pop it up and bring it up again and then slide back down and whatever. Them know how to go in that ear the right between the scrotum sac and the back thing and whatever and slide up and thing. Them know for hold the base and squeeze it come on. When them a suck off the top and you need to read those things like me, Elaine.
Oh, so that is not a big finger thing.
No, it's not a big finger thing. That a whole different deal you talk, man. That ain't a big finger sitting, man. That ain't a big finger sitting, man. Elaine,
that no, simple like sucking your big finger. No,
Elaine, that's like saying, so what if me just practice and run cross, me look at what me land back on my yard and then them must can beat you seeing. No. Two different sitting. You may run good by you look at what me land, but racing you seeing there's a whole different world going on there that is a different thing that, whatever. But all when me just tell you that when me read about, so the woman them do, all right. We have an understanding there, right? Don't follow the people them who would tell you otherwise, Raga is a look, Raga know the something them what the woman them do and them. So
me not follow them. I read you read. That's why you're so bright.
I'm bright.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I look at Tony in your vibe, but that's why you're so bright. You're not banting me.
would never do that.
Okay.
You're bright.
Okay.
Now read, you read, make you bright.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You know, but sometimes you
Better.
have these negative people out there with their incorrect conclusions about me. and
Call
things.
one name.
Eh?
Call one name. Who negative?
Who negative out there with them incorrect conclusions about me?
Yeah.
Kelly a girl.
No.
Kelly a girl, yeah.
No.
Marcia Gooders.
Yes.
Yes.
She alone.
She you're beating the stick though. She's seeing one. She's seeing one. No, yeah. She had dead with laughing, right?
No, big up yourself, Marcia. And one more thing, last thing, yesterday was the man was saying no use no rag beard bird.
Oh yeah, dog bite,
The
yeah.
man was saying
Yeah, dog
yes,
bite, yeah.
uh-huh.
So where you tell me
big up
that for?
yourself, dog bite.
Where you tell me that for?
You say yesterday I did him birthday.
That me not need if you tell me that. Me never ask if you come tell me that. Where you tell me that about dog bite?
Sorry. Happy belated birthday, dog bite.
Well, today Del Marine birthday, you know. Hog rider.
Okay, happy birthday, girlfriend.
She in the ANC though, so be careful.
No man, me and them kinda good you know.
You know,
Remember say, yeah, Antasha boss me. But me no ANC still, but Antasha say we good little bit.
Oh, Antasha so Antasha so no good little bit, you know. And a little,
Little bit,
something not faster, right? They say, you know, all right then, okay then. So nothing wrong, you know, we'll be positive about it and thing.
And Raga last night was so wonderful. Me enjoy last night.
The music,
Me no know how, how people say, Raga, me want to sleep. Raga, when you the pan life, me no want to sleep. Me no mind you go until tomorrow.
Oh, no, boy.
True.
No, man, you bless me up right there, so man. Give thanks,
Me
give
love
thanks.
your voice, man.
Yeah, and our tune them me did that play last night, you know. So you know, say our type of tune them there. And I just the spirit, me never plan it. Me just did some one play the Maxi Priest and then tune after tune after tune. You see what I say? Yeah, man, it did jiggy, man.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm gonna apologize to the YouTube people them again because through the music can't play upon YouTube, you know, it cause YouTube go lock off the live over there upon them, you know, and things so. You know, but
Big up Dr. Mark.
yeah, man, big up Dr. Mac to and thing and whatever. You don't know a rating. Dr. Mac are my people, you know. So what you think? Me and Dr. Mac are going go down?
No.
No, me know you gonna say that, you know. Remember, you never want the two of we get together. You're going like you're my friend, you know. You remember, you always
me did one day with her.
Juice me that did one day with us. So, say me my charge you and all them something there. You want to mash up me and Dr. Mac. That come in?
Because me see other woman a flirt with you, but Dr. Mac, she no mind it. So me just allow no relationship, me
Then I
love.
see when other woman a draw for me or whatever, Dr. Mac say, normal you can go in, you have my permission as long as you ask and you get my permission.
Leave alone.
That's why I tell you, leave it alone because you don't know the thing set me and Dr. Mac thing, whatever she knows if you thing lock and seal with me and thing like that, you know. But on occasion, I engage in some community building and thing outside and, you know, help out some situation. Me's a helper man, you know. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have time when the woman them go through some little thing out there. And as a seasoned professional bunner man, it's all about public service. Come on now. Okay?
You just see that open up her eye, but she know what she want.
No, you not open up her eye. She know what she for open up for me. You don't worry about that. You not tell her what she for open up. She know what she for open up and she been opening it up for me. So you leave that alone. You're too damn fast and things, see? When I know where you're going over and people business for and this and that, you know, I'm nothing for do. You don't even ask a question first. You just make assumption and go and say this and that for whatever and this and that and whatever. You understand? You don't even come to me and ask me question first, or even ask you question first, and you charge you and you parry. You come out like Mother Teresa. I make proclamation what need for happen and thing, and I want to come mash up my thing with Dr. Matt. Don't do it again, man. Oh.
Now do it again.
All right. All right, boo boo, love and blessings,
Yeah,
you know.
man.
Big
Yes,
up Miss
Raga.
Bed for
Bless
me, you
up
know.
with her.
Big up Miss
Yeah,
Bed for
she
me. Yeah.
about in our living room. The bed Raga say fi big up.
All right, man. Love and blessings, man. All right, cool.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Brap, brap. Yeah, me know it's no, hey, nobody can mash up me and Dr. Mac, you know. Okay. But I go on like so, no one come run in on this and go on with whatever this and that or what thing set up on concrete up and all these things, all right, enough to know that. Oh, greetings.
Wait, no, I'm not coming up.
You're not,
Can you
no, you
take
don't
my
come up
order,
already.
please?
You don't come up already. Sandra, you don't come up already. Why go on?
I didn't put myself up there.
Well, I think the Lord send it up here. Sometimes God send it up for your blessings. What's
Tell
going
the
on?
Lord to take me down, please.
Tell the Lord. All right, then, no, we're going to follow your request. Your prayer going to be answered here.
Thank you.
All right, darling, dear. Okay, this and this. Sandra said, listen, no, just tell God to take me down there, okay? All right, cool. That was funny. All right, we are juggle down, you know. We want to say we are wind down, you know, but through some, I don't know, so. Me are the most innocent person over here, you know. Right? Yeah, I'm the most innocent, saintly person over here, you know. So that's why I say, yeah, we are wind down right, you know, but somehow now we just take that and twist you up and do so with it and that's with it and this. Anyway, our people I eat that, you know, we're going, oops.
Every American woman that has been with Jamaican men.
Yes, man, we are play the anthem, you know.
Those men have eaten below the waist.
People them want to tell life on the Jamaican man them.
Jamaican man claims they have never eaten below the
You
waist.
see?
Every American woman that has been with Jamaican men.
All of the woman them on know for a fact say that song you know, it a highlight a gross injustice being committed against Jamaican men with these American women who are tell lie on the Jamaican man them and thing I wanna agree with that song. Eh? Me just want to put agree in the chat. Agree. So all of the woman them just put agree because me know understand the oppression where the Jamaican man them a go through with this thing, yeah? And look at what's this disagree? Where that come from? Like what is wrong with these women? Eh? What is wrong with these women? Chumpy, where go on? But they are in a family, you know. We are Chumpy. What's wrong with these women and thing? Eh?
I don't know.
Them need to know what Chumpy. Me go ask you 3 questions.
Yeah.
And then in each one of them, you must say true or false, right?
All right.
All right. Jamaican men don't cheat.
True.
True. Jamaican men don't tell lie.
True.
Right. Jamaican man don't put them up below the waist.
I can't agree with that one.
What you mean you can't agree with that one? What? Chumpy, you're a Jamaican man, you know. So what Chumpy? Chumpy, if I'm not mistaken, you seem to be suggesting that and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but are you saying that given what you know about yourself, you can't agree with that one? Or that you say?
Facts.
But what?
No, but I mean, we've been through this when we have our sub live.
Right, but you see, I act like you never know. Say you say it on sub like I was saying outside and thing. Me not bring it out there. No,
Well, yeah.
Somebody just act like you never say it and thing. No, but yes, watch you see the whole of the woman them a big up at them something that them love you know them a what? You know, congratulations, Chumpy, you're awesome. I like you, Chumpy. I be a thing them a say. You're lucky. Me a ragga with the innocent mount till I die.
I know you bring that one to your grave.
Right to my grave and whatever, you understand?
Hey, you see last night?
Yeah.
I try to get your attention, because I don't know if you drink some Spanish fly, but some tip in a tall cup. And tall, I get you to play back shot. You know, I don't belly rubber dub.
Yeah. And that you didn't want me to play?
Tall, you don't left to wet up your whole a classroom last night and you miss it.
What you mean?
Everybody I try to get your attention.
With what?
When the music I play and she a beg for about 1 hour.
Which song she said she want belly rubber dub?
You
know what say at the end, me say she post and she say, yo, Ragga, you see everybody thing where them post, but you know see my comment them and one
and for 1 hour more. See, they are beg you and you not pay attention.
Jeez and peace. And think, no man, I saw you for kind. I might name them sometime, you know, I make them know, say you're not clown to the thing, you know, when them are big feet, you know. Can you know, you understand?
Yeah.
So when they get it, them appreciate it and thing, you know. So if you get it, a fear song that.
A fear song. And well, there were a few of them in there who wanted it. You miss it.
No.
They are requested.
No.
I mean, I try to get your attention, but you know, your element. So,
yeah, me never see what go on, you know. Me don't know if it lower the asset to, you know, whatever, you know. But, well, me don't want to cut out the YouTube.
You say too late.
It's too late. Well, you don't know it's a woman thing that, you know.
Yeah.
No, it's a serious that woman thing that, you know, you have woman when they like one man, you know, and then they're ready for so and so yet. And when they're ready and them are sending you signals and they're ready. If you're not responding, you know, if you come late after them not feel it again, and them not
Nah, true.
No, man, it's a woman thing. Man, we no business. Wait it out, and you ready now. Oh, me did want it from them time there. You just want to give me no, okay, come on, we'll take it right. You understand?
When they're in the mood, you have to go.
Yeah,
once that mood pass, it's a solid no.
Yeah, man. Worse if for the first time you ever get it too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Once that mood pass, it's like, nope, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again. You understand? So yeah.
You know, you're gonna ever bring back Sub Live?
Yeah, man.
Oh, because me know say over, so we don't have a voice. We just listen. So you know, Sub Live used to go. We can talk.
No. Over, so you know, you can call in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you like just have the phone and as see and you know, like how it is on TikTok.
Well, no, but you can't. It's even better. Them say it better that way.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember when you had the outside, you know, and people want that them sex mix up, them would rather talk on the phone because them don't want nobody see. You them something no matter to you. You're just like, yeah, that stage of your life where it's just like whatever. It's either here or not there, you know?
Yeah.
But what they say is, no, Ragga, we prefer this. When we call on the phone like the old school time, them, you know, so people call in, you know. You never did that.
They're grown folks, man. We want to see who's talking.
No. You have to understand this different, you know. Particularly for women too, you know. And particularly for people who in them, you know, respective like a relationship, but want to share certain things where they go and back so and so, you know.
Yeah.
So, same thing when we talk about with the man them too. You know,
okay.
some woman want to share something, but they don't want them people that go here or whatever. So You understand? So
But them people are gonna know them voice anyways.
not necessarily, particularly if we are doing it in an outer order where you know it's only subscribers.
No.
So unless people did it that I want. And then it's just a huge difference when, you know, people can just look on your thing right now and know, say, Chumpy, you not care, but
Nah.
yeah, some people rather them just put them voice over there and nobody now say what them TikTok thing is, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yes, what I say, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we can do a thing where y'all start like a sub live and thing and then I'll switch over so. So
yeah.
we can do something like that. Say, yo, we're gonna do one it over here, you know, but
I know say
in a sub
stun
live.
them there. When I not do nothing and me I cook and me I say a long time I gonna play no music, you know. I say last night it just happened. Last time you play music, I think it was back in November.
I saw?
Right before Chris' birthday.
Yeah, Chris Cross' birthday. Yeah. I looked there, and it happened last night. Big tune play too.
Yeah,
and
man, tune after tune.
after tune. And and it never even did plan. You see what I'm saying?
Nah.
It never even did plan, you know. Give thanks, you know.
Yeah,
give
man.
thanks and thing. All right, here we go. All right, so tomorrow.
Yeah.
About 7:30. We're gonna start with a sub live.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can switch over so and see what's going on, you know.
It sounds like a plan.
All right, we'll see what's going on. You know, start with a sub live and then we'll switch over. So, all right.
Hey, cookie, me can cook, yeah. Cooking about me alive about cooking.
And then you may beat you.
Me here, you beat me, you know. I'm gonna tell it to her today and she'll laugh about that true raga tell.
Yeah.
Like wicked with it, man.
No, but she make her mother cook and compose. You never hear about that.
Who that?
Cookie man stress.
Oh yeah, even anything, yeah, cookie
Yeah,
can
she
cook,
make
man.
her mother cook and then compose the food over. Yeah.
Cooking don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
For real.
All right.
You know, before me left, I'm big up Aries Nation, you know. Cause feel we think this, you know.
When are your birthday?
7th.
Next month?
Yes.
I lie.
And you know we have the best acronym.
What?
Always right in every situation.
Aries. Always right in every situation.
Yes.
Wow.
You get it. You see
Yeah. Let me see if I can make up something for Virgo. Very intelligent, responsible, go-getter.
Still can't.
Where the old? Try to make up something. You see what K post a while ago and said that's not true. K, she look like K like Aries, man, you know.
Yeah, she can go on.
K like Aries one. Yeah, K don't like Aries, man. She said that is not true. She said K have an unpleasant experience with the Aries, man.
Aries are the best. Let's remember that.
All right, people, hear the plan. You see for tomorrow, on a thing, it's like how Chumpy just said something about an acronym and give the meaning for him sign. Tonight, I want to come up with something creative. Remember, say raga, it's all about creativity and imagination. So everybody, I want to come up with something for what on a sign mean. So make on a sign an acronym for something. So you know, as Chumpy said, always right in every situation. Aries. So tomorrow, when I ask you, I want to roll out with what I want to come up with for the sign. I know it should be fun. Be creative with it. Take risk. Be bold. Be audacious. And come up with something good for the sign tomorrow. It's going to be fun because we're not going to make it fun. All right. Everybody, you hear what Trump is about him sign?
Do that and beat we.
Yeah.
We start this thing.
Yeah, always right in every situation. I saw you go. Always right in every situation. Aries. All right. So on Master Goodas, your sign. Jesus, what for no.
Master never born, man. No, that you say.
Thank you. Like, what's wrong with me right there? You know what I'm saying? She never born or whatever.
Yeah.
She claim Taurus, they all liar. But kind that go with her, you know, bull.
Oh, yeah.
The old bull, man.
And I'm a son of Taurus. So
Taurus, them for them problem is, you know, them just feel so them must do as them like when them want, no matter what.
yeah, true.
That's a for them problem. Them just them just anything them want to do, them feel so they must able to just go do it.
That is facts.
Yeah, Taurus them just can't do what them want to do whenever them want to do it, and you must adjust to them and thing. You know. Taurus them boy, them a go get a do, you know.
Yeah, because she always a drive go work every night. Hey, she not take a vacation, you know, unless she
no,
is
they work hard,
Louis
man.
culture the boat.
Yeah, them work hard, man. But them a go get a, you know, but them just have a thing say anything them want to do, they must be able to do it when they want to do it, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my problem with the Taurus, you know. Right?
That is it.
All right. Now say a word, man. So people
Yeah, man, we look out for things
big
tomorrow.
up a big thing, a nice little thing. So wanna just wanna line it up, you know. All right. So tomorrow, me want all I wanna roll out with one sign set as an acronym on a zodiac sign.
Them big name one they like Scorpio and Sagittarius. Them not have nothing for coming.
No, like Scorpio, no, like the Scorpio woman, them can say so cock. Oh, wait, I'm just saying, no. That was a hypothetical. That just come on. That was okay. I'm just saying. What do okay? I was just kind of creating off the cuff there or whatever. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know that apply to them. Scorpio them set up freak them in the man.
Yeah, man.
All right, people, we're gonna have fun with that tomorrow. That's gonna be a ball tomorrow. All right, I'm so looking forward to that tomorrow. All right, that's our word, man. Anyway, you big up yourself, you know, my brother.
Yeah, man. Bless
All
up,
right.
man.
Oh,
And the
when
family
did I say sub live? Did I say tomorrow?
Yeah, me know say you make a mistake.
Friday, me mean, man. Friday, me
Yeah.
mean. Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. My bad.
Yeah.
No bad. All right. Say a word, you know, my brother. Big up yourself, you know.
Yeah,
all
man.
right?
Bless up. All right.
Yeah, man. All right, people, man, leave on the back with the same little tune there where we are juggle with for one day, you know, the people, them, the American woman, them a tell lie on the Jamaican man, them and all these things. You don't know the thing go, you know. And people do remember, you know, if you don't know join yet, make sure you join. Go over Big Yard, tamfamyard.com and join, right? That's where our community is. A be things we have over there and thing, you know, you can network and people have like-minded vibes and them thing, the tamfamyard.com. And remember, if you want to come on the Jamaica Culturecation trip, the Jamaica Culturecation trip, Raga Shanti. Can you imagine we in a Jamaica, be things that go on? Be things that go on in Jamaica, you know. You understand, right? Go over tamfamtravel.com and check out the Jamaica Culturecation and things in. And join my community at tamfamyard.com. You can join easy for free. Okay, you just put in a username and a password and my email address and thing and a password and you're good. tamfamyard.com. Over there's a big yard. There be things going over there, lock and seal, scene. And big up all of the people again who did participate, you know, even if you just observe and look and stuff and whatever, you know, the big yard Sunday dinner cook off. Do remember next week is uniform picture week over Big Yard, right? So you take a picture of yourself in a uniform, whether work uniform or school uniform, and post it over Big Yard. Work uniform or school uniform, and post it over Big Yard next week, okay? Next week. That is for next week, all right? Start Sunday, work uniform or school uniform, and post it over Big Yard at some point, all right? In the meantime, people, make a leg right, you know.
Every American woman that has been with Jamaican men claim those men have eaten below the waist. Yet every Jamaican man claims they have never eaten below the waist. Somebody's lying. This is my true story. I met an American woman on a Caribbean cruise. She invited me to chat and have a few brews. I say no to the booze cause I don't get drunk. I just love to get high off the purple skunk. So I sat down with her just to conversate. We chat and laughed till it was getting late. She invited me back to her cabin, no doubting my mind. She wanted the stabbing, but she closed the door and said, get on your knees and nibble on this kitty like a rat on cheese. Now I love cheese, but I'm not no rat. And I love kitty, but not like that. So I said, lady, let me tell you this fact. I'm a Jamaican man and we don't do that. She said, that's the biggest lie. Told in her face. All Jamaican men she met get below the waist. Somebody's lying. I don't know who. Tell me, Jamaican men, could it be you? Somebody's lying. I don't know who. American women, it must be you. Met a New York shorty down in Miami Beach. Said she love yard vibes and the way we speak. She used to date a reggae artist from Spanish Town. He always went below, he never turned her down. And if you're wondering who could it be, he had a big hit song in 2023. He even clashed so-and-so over so-and-so. Straight bad boy artist, but regular him bow. She said every Jamaican she ever embraced. Start up top and head south of the waist. Somebody's lying. I don't know who. Tell me, Jamaican man, could it be you?
Bomba, yo, somebody roll out already for the Virgo, you know. Somebody roll out very intuitive, rarely gets overlooked. Bomba! The war start. The war start. Virgo. Very intuitive, rarely gets overlooked. Money, I'm not to be sending the one from the ANC. Bad, so I can't wait for tomorrow. Me can't wait for tomorrow.
Been with Jamaican men. Claim those men have eaten below the waist. Yet every Jamaican man claims they have never eaten below the waist. Somebody's lying. This is my true story. I met an American woman on a Caribbean cruise. She invited me to chat and have a few brews. I say no to the booze cause I don't get drunk. I just love to get high off the purple skunk. So I sat down with her just to conversate. We chat and laughed till it was getting late. She invited me back to her cabin, no doubting my mind. She wanted the stabbing, but she closed the door and said, get on your knees and nibble on this kitty like a rat on cheese. Now I love cheese, but I'm not no rat. And I love kitty, but not like that. So I said, lady, let me tell you this fact. I'm a Jamaican man and we don't do that. She said, that's the biggest lie. Told in her face. All Jamaican men she met get below the waist. Somebody's lying. I don't know who. Tell me, Jamaican men, could it be you? Somebody's lying. I don't know who. American women, it must be you. Met a New York shorty down in Miami Beach. Said she love yard vibes and the way we speak. She used to date a reggae artist from Spanish Town. He always went below, he never turned her down. And if you're wondering who could it be, he had a big hit song in 2023. He even clashed so-and-so over so-and-so. Straight bad boy artist, but regular him bow. She said every Jamaican
Giselle, big up yourself.
yes. Start up top and head south of the waist. Somebody's lying. I don't know who. Tell me, Jamaican man, could it be you? Somebody's lying. I don't know who. American women, it must be you. I met a Georgia Peach down in the ATL. Face pretty like money and the body build well. She wants to take me home so I could lick her down. I almost get a big stone and lick her down. I said, Jamaican men don't play those games. She said, oh boy, you gotta stop playing. She said she wants to stay in Ocho Rios, where a Jamaican man eat out for Ocho Dias. When he cried like a baby when she said adios. He's gonna miss listen, eating the kitty cause it's so delicious. I said it must have been an Asian.
Must be a Asian, because it's not one of
It's
us.
not one of us. Somebody's lying. I don't know who. Tell me, Jamaican man, could it be you? Somebody's lying. I don't know who. American women, it must be you.
Man, something people in that Mars and thing blaze upon herself. You know, it was fun today. It was fun today. It was fun today. It's usually fun with you because you're a fun bunch. Respect and honor people in that Mars and things. Same place where they are, you know. Little after 6 until them time, you see them here. Ragashanti live on TikTok, Facebook, Tam Fam TV over YouTube. Seeing? We are build the thing. Mad, do remember, if you're not join Big Yard, you go join now. Tamfamyard.com, tamfamyard.com, tamfamyard.com. And all who want to feature the Jamaica Culturecation Saturday, July 25th to Monday, August the 3rd. 9 days of Culturecation in Jamaica. Send me a text, all right? 516-500-0210, 516-500-0210. In Morris, people. Roar.